I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. From all those times when I felt closed up from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now.
Hello.
No matter what they're saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now.
Look who wanted to get up straight away. Yeah. He just wants to sit here. I'm going to put him down. Hello, good morning. He does look unamused, doesn't he? The thing is, he can't hear the music either, can he? I think he'd be bopping if he could, but he can't hear it, can he? Good morning, chat. How are we? It is cold this morning, isn't it? I was just thinking that. I was like, I should probably put some kind of jumper on, but do you know what? I haven't. So here we go. We're early. We have not done this in a long time, have we? Good morning, Rogers. Good morning, Leonie. Ollie, thank you very much for the 19 months. What an absolute G. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. And also, Tom, thank you for the 6. You've gone gold badge. Ollie's gone just goat badge. I don't know, 19 months. That's a lot. Early, I know, Sinks. By 5 minutes. Yeah. Lenny, you're my boy. It would be a lot better, wouldn't it? It would be. How you doing? Welcome in. FM player, I'm good. I'm fine, thank you. I'm all right. I'm a little bit coldy, maybe? Not sure. But hello. We've also got... Who else we got in here? We got Hassoon. How are you? We got Keeney. We got Tom. Hey, we're good, my friends. Welcome. COVID. Nah, I had COVID, 2 weeks ago, so I don't think so. Unless that was a quick turnaround on that one. The CFAX graphic you did yesterday was top notch. It was cool, wasn't it? I saw like a different tweet that had like a CFAX style. I was like, that'd be a cool graphic for like a go live, wouldn't it? Like just to follow the save, and I can update like the messages and the news on it, couldn't I? For the save, I feel like that's quite a fun thing to do. So yeah, I thought I'd make it, and it took a lot longer than I was hoping it was going to. Probably just the ending then. Yeah, I think it is. It's kind of like the hangover of COVID. I've not felt 100% since, like at all. Like drained and energy wise, yeah, it's not been great. Been horrible, actually. Mataki, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're good. Harry, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Have you seen those CFAX cups? Yeah, I have. Like the mugs with the CFAX stuff on. That would actually be good, wouldn't it? We could definitely do that. You went live before the hour. That's against the rules. I know I did, didn't I? It was weird. But, I don't know. New me. New year, new me. I hate no one Kenner. Why? Ollie, why is that? Is that a result thing from yesterday, maybe? Holster, how you doing, buddy? Did you watch the Club World Cup? No. Because, no. I didn't, is the reason. Well, I didn't. I went to the dentist yesterday. That's not why. I got my gnasher sorted out, didn't I? I don't know why I did that. I've had toothache for like a week. And, so yeah, I went to the dentist. I was convinced, though, I was going to have all my teeth taken out. I didn't. They were like, oh, no, that's fine. You might just have to put a filling in there. So I was like, oh, right. Fine. Toothache is horrible, isn't it? So, yeah, like for a while, like the past week, basically I like bit down on something and then it really hurt and then it's been hurting since. You'd prefer to not talk about yesterday. Gotcha. I hate Jim Bentley if we're talking about yesterday. Right, got you. Taking Kaiserslautern to the Bundesliga, now trying to survive with their 2 million transfer budget. Yeah, easy work. That reminds me, Plymouth video. Probably tomorrow if I make it, but I finished the season with our free transfers only save. Spicy is my word. I'm looking forward to making that into a video. Spicy. Club World Cup. Club World Cup is where the EU, if the EU team doesn't win by 4 goals, sort of question if they were really trying. Yeah, it's not, it's a weird, isn't it? It's a weird cup. But yeah, fair play, Chelsea. Well done. Yeah, Schmanga got a broken leg yesterday. I heard about that. Well, I saw in the Discord where you were talking about that. That's a yikes. I hope he's going to recover quickly. Unless you're looking for casual meetings. That's about Tinder and not the Club World Cup, isn't it? Or Schmanga's broken leg. You watched that Tinder Swindler last night and now I trust nobody. It's quite good though, isn't it? It's quite good. Dude, you look decent in it. Oh yeah, was there any good Brazilians we should sign? If anyone was scouting for this save. It's fair, it was only last year Barry got electricity. Nice. Bootsman just getting violated. Always. Yeah, that throatlet. Listen to it. Ugh. If you do get matches, you get aired, said Leonie to him. Wow. She might as well have just said, shut up, Will. Basically that, wasn't it? How are we though, gang? I hope you're good. Happy Sundays. I hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good morning so far. We do have coffee on the go. I've not had a sip of this yet. It says coffee, teach, sleep, repeat. I could do a classic one of that, like a classic joke, and I could cross out teach and write FM, couldn't I? And that would be merch as well. So yeah. Not Donald, it is Donald. He got aired. Words to live by. It is, isn't it, Sinks? That's a shame, Will. I hope you don't get aired in the future. I hope you find true love.
X16. Good morning.
We can help as a chat, can't we? Should we give Will some tips on dating today? I feel like that's probably the agenda for today, isn't it? Joe, thank you very much for the 16 months. That is an outrageous amount of months. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that support. 16 bloody months in a row. Chat, can we show some love? What a legend Joe is. What a guy. What a guy. Tip 1, don't get aired. Yeah, that's it. Remember when Will asked to join an F1 group chat on Twitter and got ignored? They were like, well...
Shut up, Will.
Yeah. Don't date someone who sleeps with their best friend. Another good tip, Rogers. Another good tip. Dating tips, you say, lie, cheat and steal if you're the Tinder swindler. I'm glad that more people are watching that and more people are understanding my meme now, which is good. All right. And specific tip, here we go. from a married man here. Specific tip. Will's back off to sleep. That's good. I'm totally over it. Rogers, life gets better after these events. Trust. Yes, National North team going to the FA Cup first round. Yes. I don't know who you're talking about, but yes, FM player. Good news. You've made me say yes like that 4 times there or something, which is good. We're having fun. Lenny's now sat on my feet, and you'll create a club team. Right. It was in FM, and you've made me say yes 8 times there. I'm very ignored that Clay's ignored by fire entrance to chat today. What? Hodsy, you're going to have to explain that one as well, to be honest. So I've got no time to sleep. I've got an NFL test to smash. Right. Tip 2, just play FM and make sure she understands that it's FM greater than her. Nah, it's all about balance, Yo Keza. You got to build that trust to allow this amount of FM. It's a delicate procedure. Delicate. You have to work your way to that point. You can't go in early with that. That's not going to work. I'm here for another 20 minutes of football chat before you ruin it. Got ya, Hodsy. Yeah. We're not. Don't worry, chat. We went live early today. We've got ages of chatting to do before we play FM. Don't worry about that. Your wife bought herself a wolf shirt unprovoked yesterday, which was hilarious and funny. It was. That was hilarious and funny. James, Liam, and I made an NFL test for Will. Did you? Okay, that makes more sense. Good luck, Will, with that. And I'm scared. Yeah, we're fine. Imagine I did that test. Did anything controversial happen in yesterday's games? Not after you left, I don't think. We went out of the Champions League yesterday, but into the Europa League. We beat Club Brugge in the last game. So we're in the Europa League, and we're top of the league by 5 points. So nothing happened that was there's a little link to the table there if you want to see it. Did that work? Eventually it worked. There you go. Dynamics are still in the mud. Oh yeah, we also had every single man and his dog complaining about playing time, which was a bit mental, wasn't it, yesterday? I'm just going to hopefully ride it out, to be honest. Maybe sell everyone in January. How stupid did Ronaldo look protesting about his disallowed goal when 7 United players were offside? It was weird, that, wasn't it? It also took a weirdly long time to decide that was offside, even though they were all offside by a lot. And then they were looking at the flick as if it was going to make him less offside, even though it made him more offside. It was weird. Who's getting relegated from the Prem? I'm not sure is the answer. Probably Watford, I will say. Probably Burnley, although they've got games in hand. Probably Burnley, Norwich, Watford, the 3, I'd say. Your dream of Newcastle, Everton, Burnley going down seems unlikely now, yeah. Don't know, it'd be interesting. Everton winning a match was against the odds, wasn't it? If we beat Villa today, we're safe. I don't know if you're safe, but you'd go a long way to helping for sure. Bruno getting away with the swinging a punch as well. That was weird as well. I didn't actually see that, but I heard people talking about it. He swung a punch and missed at James Ward-Prowse, and it was just sound. Fine, carry on, was it? That's weird. It's the Cardinals, Bears, and Packers. I even knew the Rams were playing tonight. I even knew that. So, I guess the Cardigans at one point, but that's fine. JWP walked into that United team. Well, possibly, yeah. That United team is a mess, isn't it? It's a mess. Like, look at how many good players are playing for that team, and they're drawing. Was it 4 of the last 6 United have drawn? What is going on there? Are you excited for Joe Burrow to be sacked 6+ times tonight? Oh, yeah. Big time. My issue is the players on the teams. Yeah, me too. Well, and the teams, to be honest. Right. Shall we click the FM button? Are we ready for this? Are we emotionally charged for me to click the FM button? Because I'm going to do it. I will do it. I mean, I don't know. He's getting fired. Clates. Yeah, probably. I don't know what that even means, to be honest. I've done it. I've pressed the button. We're away. Football Manager. Ready as we will be. Yeah. Here is the FM save. Sacked. What? Fired? Sacked. Only going to get worse for United next season, since at least 8 players will be leaving for free. I don't know. Like, new manager in that as well. It's not like they've not got money to go and spend as well. I'm not sure you could ever say it's only going to get worse for United, even though it has only got worse for United for years. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Pav, to be honest. Disappointing that you already loaded FM. I know. I know, I did that admin in the background behind, didn't I? I need to stop being so prepared for these things. This is the situation then. If you were here yesterday, you would have seen us get some of these results on your screen, including some big losses, like losing 3-0 to Manchester United and 4-1 to Barcelona, but some big wins, such as 4-0 against Gladbach and 2-0 against Dusseldorf and 3-1 against Bremen. We are out of the Champions League. We finished third in our group on 9 points, which is a bit upsetting, really. We did have Manchester United and Barcelona in that group, though, and beat both of them. Annoyingly, we beat both of them and lost to Club Brugge. If we beat Club Brugge, we'd be through. We massively got grouped, yeah. We did massively get grouped in this one, but we kind of all decided that that was probably the right thing for us this year. We're not going to win the Champions League, but there is a very small chance that we do win the Europa League. So I'm actually okay with it. I'm kind of all right with it. And also, like, the board has sounded it as well. Like, they said they can understand we had a difficult draw, so it's fine. We've kind of passed in my regard. Even though it says failed, we've kind of passed, haven't we, with that one? So I think Boris Johnson should join Man United. That's an interest. Is that satire you've gone for there? I think it might be. In the league, though, we are flying. And Bayern are dropping points and Dortmund are dropping points. We've got a 5-point lead in the group, in the league. Sorry, at 14 matches in. This is quite good, isn't it? Is it our year in the league? I'm a bit worried about it, but we're kind of setting ourselves up to fail a bit here. But it could be magical, couldn't it? You should be at Jan in about an hour. We should be, yeah, because we've got 3 matches to play, and then we could be doing some transfers very soon. And if we're doing transfers, we've got no money to spend, obviously, but I don't know why that took so long. We've actually got no money to spend, and we're way over Are they okay with us being that far over the wage budget? Yeah, on course, apparently. Also, one of our 5-year plan things at the moment is to increase commercial revenue. So what do I need to do for that? Like affiliate clubs and signing, like, high-profile players, I guess, is going to be the 2 things for that. Champions League? Maybe. Reputation? Yeah, I suppose that reputation would help that, wouldn't it, as well? Who gets sold? Well, basically, any of these players are going to get sold for asking to leave. So Cabral potentially could be sold in January. He's wanted by a few teams. Say we get 20 million for him. That'd be really good, actually, wouldn't it? Cabral could go. I don't know if I want to sell Evan Nilsson, but he does want to leave. And look at his value. Wolves are in for him, and he's valued at £56 million. Like, I think he's quite good, but that money is stupid, isn't it? Say we got a £50 million bid for Evan Nilsson. I think he's out the door and we bring somebody else in. We'll have to look to see what striker we could bring in. Like, Gabby Jesus, is he possible to buy? I don't think he is, but we can look for it, can't we? Tellers is still upset that we sold Zefweek, which is a joke. He's actually really good, isn't he? Gabby. Well, I mean, we've already got Gabby, haven't we? You got to keep him if not anything better. Exactly. And who else gets sold? Well, Zagadou is the other question, isn't it? Do we sell Zagadou because he's not Brazilian? How much of the money do you get to reuse? I actually don't know what our 80% is our revenue made available. So most of it, enough of it, I think. We might also, I wonder if we'll get a bit more money in January. Sometimes you do, don't you? If we ask, we can try. I saw the apple pie. It looked really good. A bit of lattice on the top. It looked good, Leonie. I was impressed. Right. We've got a game straight away. I need to pick a team. Let's pick a team. We have a match immediately today. Did I tell Evan Nilsson that he's going to play? I did. Okay, well, I think I'm going to play him. Zagao Ibanez in. That works, doesn't it? How'd you get on in FPL yesterday? Not good, because I don't think my team saved. So I had Foster in goal with double game week Sanchez on the bench, who also got a clean sheet. So I'm upset, to be honest. And I definitely thought I'd save the team, but clearly I didn't. And I think that was the only change I made. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, that's annoying. But otherwise, average, I'd probably say. I like apple pie, but I prefer a crumble. But both are great in my eyes. That new Liverpool kit allegedly actually looks pretty nice. It looks quite plain, doesn't it? Which is not a bad thing necessarily. Diaz got an assist and bonus points there. That is nice. Nice. Hey, welcome in, FM player. Good for you. Are you tired at all? You are a bit tired. So I think I might start with these three, actually. I'm so sorry. Cry. Wow. Cry, I said there. You Captain KDB. Good work. Pep Roulette strikes again, doesn't it? Pep Roulette absolutely strikes again. Am I changing anything in this team, chat? Calvin starting over Caligari is an interesting one, but he is a bit tired. Are we at home? We are. I'm okay with Calvin starting. Midfield 2, Paqueta. Paqueta's probably fit to play, but the difference isn't that much anyway. So we're going to go with that. And then the front three is going to be that. That is the team, I think. All on the Trent hype train now, yeah. Frenchinho Jr. to start. Not yet. Not yet. We're not quite at that point yet. Right, here we go. First game of the stream. Let's hopefully go and get a win as the teams are warming up. And we can... This is the entrance music. It's like when they play music right before you kick off at a football match and then it just stops straight away as soon as the match is underway. That's what we did there. Gifted us up by Brand yesterday. Yes, you were. GG's. I don't know if he's here yet, but yes. Matt, you are now subscribed. Use the emotes. As we're 1-0 down to Anton Stack. That's upsetting. Yeah, we do have a coffee on the go. It's here. Look, cheers. I'm now sad, though, because we're losing already. At home, 6 minutes in. Neto is a shadow. He's a hologram in the goal. It's not even much power on that. He doesn't get anywhere near getting across to it, does he? Okay. This is the entrance music. Okay, yeah. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been some 90s trance, couldn't it? The luck modifier immediately becomes a question. Oh, it's definitely a thing. Yeah, I knew who you meant, even if that's not quite his name, Ollie. So it's all good. I got the reference. We're actually going 2-0 down here. I mean, they're checking VAR, but I think this is going to be given. What is Neto doing? Why are we now 2-0 down? After winning all our games in the league yesterday, we're 2-0 down. In 9 minutes. The luck modifier is actually a thing. Hey, Matt, love that. I had a Valvertiser hot chocolate last night. What is Neto doing? I don't want to look at your team and how well it's playing, thank you. Valvertiser OP, they are good. I still haven't tried a coffee in them yet, though. I need to. Zagadou in the middle is scary. Yeah, he kind of... I could probably do Gabriel, but... It's on defend. It's not like he's on like anything mad. He should be able to do it fine, but... I did think that. He did it fine yesterday, Pav. We've used him quite a lot there yesterday. The latte I tried was fantastic. Nice. They've had 2 shots. What was a Valvertiser? It's like a hot drinks machine. Yeah, that's basically it. Players don't have to be Brazilian. It's just encouraged. Oh, no, I know. I mean, we've literally got a French player in there, haven't we? Here we go. We're on the break. Carlos Vinicius was quite good quietly yesterday. He's got quite a few goals. He's got 15 in, I think he's got 10 and 15 in the league. That's so poor. So a better goalkeeper doesn't necessarily have to be Brazilian. I kind of want it to be, though. Like, I think it does have to be, really. And I don't think Neto's the problem here. I think the luck modifier is genuinely. Allison easy, yeah. I don't know why we're losing this game. I guess we should probably change something. Who do we change then? Should we go for this? Maybe a bit more control in there? Let's do that. Let's do... Who's not playing great out of the strikers? Martinelli's not. You're playing terribly. You're going to come into there. And I think you're injured anyway. We're going to do 3 subs and do that. I don't think it's going to have an effect here. Saying that, Calvin did. Yeah, I took him off. We've had more shots. They've had 3 shots on target and just scored twice. Like, we haven't really created any chances though, have we? That young keeper, pituitary gland. He's not very good. We did actually look at him. Look at this. What a change. Right, do you know what? Let's do like a double one of them. A column. Yeah, we looked Pitaluga, is it? Something like that. He's not very good. Literally no highlights second half. If we score now, though, there's a chance with 5 to play that we can salvage a draw. Tellez just needs to pop this in the back of the net, which he's missed. Are we really losing to Mainz at home first game of today just because we started the game again? Like, really? Like, look at that. Is it going to be one of those days? We had a load of yellows again there as well. Mainz are great, to be fair. Are they? I don't know where they are in the league, but we shouldn't be losing to them at home after, like... The only thing that changed was the fact that we started the game again. Bayern won. That's a shame. They're now 2 points behind us. Yeah, look, after this yesterday, Bundesliga, we haven't lost since October. It's now December. Start the game again. You lose immediately. Where are Mainz in the league? They are 5th, but still. 7 games unbeaten. No, not even unbeaten. We won all of those games. Look, well, even if you count some of the Champions League games, look in the Bundesliga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we lost one there. But yeah, I can't just miss the ones that I lost, can I? They had a couple of Brazilians. They had that Lianco, didn't they? They're not very good. We did look at them before. Lianco's the Southampton guy. Yeah. I mean, he's actually not terrible, but... And also, Lincoln. Lincoln looks quite good. He's only 25 as well. Newcastle are unfortunately on Sky later. They are, yeah. FM wants you to keep your PC running when you're on a streak. It does, doesn't it? It really does. I've literally tweeted, is this our year for that to happen? Oh, look, more people complaining about not playing. I can't be bothered. Who do we play next? Heidenheim. Is that in the league? Right. Heidenheim away, who are second bottom. Bayer Leverkusen at home, who are 9th. Leipzig away. Bielefeld at home. Then Bayern away. That'll be tough. You made your bed with the tweet. I think I did. I mentioned it, didn't I? So, to be honest, you just have to cop for that, don't you, when you do that type of behaviour? Very frustrating, though. Yesterday was frustrating. Like, I had toothache, and then the players just asking to, like, for more game time, even though, or like asking for contracts for players that are like half a star. Frustrating. Note to self, don't tweet, is this our year, until the luck modifier rate has been established. Yeah. Yeah. Like Pierre Sprint, players coming to complain because he's not got a contract. Was outrageous. And he's got a contract for 3 years. I'm still annoyed about it. I saw quite a few people actually moaning about the players asking for game time thing. Maybe I'm just noticing it more after our save. But yesterday did seem a bit mad, didn't it? Yo, Pierre, you want a new contract? Oh, look! Agreed playing time is squad player. Like... Honestly. Get some offers in, fire sale. Well, I think we need to sell the whole team because they're all upset that they're not playing. Do they understand that you can't play everybody at the same time? Actual playing time surplus to requirements. Yeah. It's very difficult to get the actual playing time to be squad player, though. And also, like, the problem with that is that the game does not reward you for changing your team and rotating, does it? Like, I get that, like, ideally it wants you to be rotating, but the game will not reward you. I rotated 2 players there and lost. Like, rotation kills, like, the meta, if you want to turn it into a game again rather than a simulator, the game part is that actually you should keep the same team and not rotate, because that will win you more games. You will do better in a save if you have a small squad and don't rotate them. Obviously, in real life, that's not the way you should do things. But that's not the game. That's not how the game is set up for you to do it. So you kind of, it's like a lose-lose. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. It's like when Holloway got fined for making 11 changes. FM does that just in the background. Yeah. Look, this is my backup goalkeeper who's complaining about first team football, even though he's a backup. Like, backup goalkeepers hopes to play in the occasional match. If there's an injury, like backup goalkeepers literally are a backup. They're literally all complaining at the same time as well. I don't mind if it was like spread out, but this, it seems like buggy at this point. He's not played in 2 years. No, he played last year. He literally did play last year. And he's literally a backup goalkeeper on backup. He played, I got a game last year, look. In the cup. Conceded a goal. He just hadn't played in the league. SIM card arrived at it. That's good. Backup game. I play backup. That doesn't even make sense. Sell him and promote Frenchino. Yeah. Again, to be honest, I don't. You need to put emergency backup. I don't know, do I? Because then he doesn't like. Then they're upset and they don't sign because they don't want to be an emergency backup. Like, I understand why he's complaining in the game, but also the game forces you into doing this, which doesn't make sense. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying here. Like, I know that the problem is that he's not set here to being emergency backup because that's his actual play-up time. But no player ever will join the club or accept being an emergency backup because that's not how the game is set up. If that makes sense. Cup goalkeeper. Like, I can change it to that. It won't change anything. He'll then be upset that I've done that. It's literally set up to complain like this. But that's fine. If it's like in dribs and drabs and then you can deal with it and there's actually a responsive and dynamic response to that where you can talk to them and you haven't just got this really set group of things that you can say to them that says where they just say like, I want out and sell me and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the options don't even fit with what's happening because they're so, I don't know what I'm saying. They're not very malleable to the situation.
Resubscribed X2.
Stacks, thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. When signing someone, does the player consider what you already have in the team when deciding what status they want? No. Not at all. They decide what they want and they won't actually talk to you. Like, John is literally like this good. He's not very good. He wouldn't have signed unless I made him a backup. And then if I immediately changed him to an emergency backup, he'd be like, no, I want to leave. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I understand the system. I understand how it works. Obviously, I played enough FM to know that. But the way that the game is set up forces you to do these things, which causes the problems which come around. And then it's not very responsive to actually how it works in the moment to make it so you can make it right, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Hey, Joey, thank you for the Prime. And Reedy, thank you for the 100. And cup goalkeeper is above backup as well. Yeah, literally. Backup is the 4th lowest one you can be on. And he's not happy with that. It allows you to see if they could accept now. I can change him to emergency backup, but like feels alienated now. Like he won't be happy. I'm not going to talk to him because it literally, anytime you talk to your players, it makes it worse as well. Anytime. Like if you did like a test over like over a season of like pluses and minuses, like the positives and the negatives, you would be up. Like that you would be overall up if you just ignored every single interaction compared to if you tried to do every single one, I think, which is probably not a good thing for the game, is it? Okay. Mike, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate the support though. Reedy, thank you for the bits. Joey, thank you for the sub. Stacks, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, and also like I get the players asking for more game time, but like, I mean, if you were here yesterday, I think we had, I mean, just look at this. Should I be getting this many all at one go? Like, look how many players have come and asked for more game time. And I also understand that if we're not doing very well, like maybe this needs to be something in the game. Say we were losing games. Fine. But also this, I mean, this has gone down now because of 10 players are now unhappy. But like this was like halfway up green. Everything was green here. We were top of the league by 5 points. And I've got like every single player saying, I want to play. Like, that's not how these things, that shouldn't happen, should it? Especially like if the team cohesion is good and the club atmosphere is good. You just need to say X. No, Rogers, like you're saying these things as if I'm doing something wrong here. You obviously weren't here yesterday. Literally to all of these players here, I said that exact same thing and it didn't happen. Like, and that didn't work. So like, it's clearly a WhatsApp rebellion. But like, again, I almost, that's always worked for me. It didn't work literally yesterday because that's what we were saying is like, there's nothing I can actually say here that works. That was the frustration. The format doesn't work most of the time. I think you have to... There must be a cut-off point. They must have to be in, like, last 5 games. There must be on, like, a 7.5 or over or something, right? Which I don't know the number, but there must be a thing on it. Because even if they are in pretty good form, and we were top of the league by 5 points, it didn't work yesterday. Mod. Yeah. Despite Clay slagging them all off, yeah. Yes, it is worth the money. Yeah. Report the bug. Well, I'm not sure it's a bug, but I think it's kind of like unfortunate situation, right? And I think it's kind of the way that the game... I think it's something that can... Look, another one. Literally another player has come to speak to me about not being able to play. Not playing enough games. Like, what's Brenner set to? Probably quite a lot. Like, squad players as well. In... How many games have we played? How many games should a squad player have to play in 15 matches? Right? Are you expecting to have played... Like, I think if they'd have played 8 games, he'd still be saying that. He's not played a game. 5? But, like, and from the start as well, though. Stupid game. I hate dynamics. Yes, it's worth the money. Do you reckon 5? I know, like, this is a bad example, but, like, I reckon if he'd played 8 games, he'd still complain. And do they need to be from the start? Like, he's also, what... I don't know. I just feel like it was a bit more dynamic. 3 to 5 starts, 3 to 5 bench appearances. Maybe. I know that Brenner, like, basically we said that with Brenner, we'd not play him. We only signed him because he was cheap and we might be able to get money off him. But I also know that, like, we would be so much worse if these players had played that many games and there was that much rotation. Like, we would have lost more games and we wouldn't be doing very well. Squad player should literally be anyone who's on the bench behind your first 11. Yeah, I don't... But again, I don't think you can... I don't think the game's set up well enough that you can rotate teams. Like, I don't think it's... Like, I don't think that you... I think you lose too much by rotating. It needs to... yeah, exactly. I agree with that actually as well. That I think you need to track the bench appearances better as well. Like, why doesn't that... Like, coming off the bench every game on 60... is a pretty big role in the squad, isn't it? Which I don't think is a thing that FM tracks, is it? I started the WhatsApp group before I went to City. Yeah, I think you did. Clearly. But yeah, that's the situation we're in at the moment, where morale's actually not great, is it? Angelo season. Yeah, well, the thing with Angelo season is that I have to play players that I've promised game time now, like Evan Nilsson. What's Evan Nilsson set to? I suppose he's an important player. That's probably why. It only works if you have 22 players of equal ability and they're all regular starters. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Which, that's not going to happen, is it? It's unrealistic. And I'm not, like, I know that, like... What I'm saying is I think it needs to be a little bit more flexible, which I think it has been in previous years. He'll accept regular. Yeah, I'd probably need to go through and change him, actually. But then again, I've promised him game time, so he'll be happy in a bit, and then I'll change him. You do have a massive first-team squad. That's because they have to all be Brazilian. And I mean, some of these aren't actually here. Let's get rid of those. It is quite big, to be fair. But then again, that's a goalkeeper. These guys are never, like... I don't know why he's in the first team squad, actually. You're probably right. Let's move him down. Yeah, I mean... That now looks more normal, doesn't it? It looks bigger because there's a few people that were not at the club there. Yeah, Zagadu's still here. Zagadou. I'm not starting you in the middle, though, after last time. In fact, is Bremer okay? Suspended. Do I start Evan Nilsson for like that, maybe? Do I start Evan Nilsson? Even, to be fair, we can start him not in every game, can't we? Let's do Angelo there. 9 unbeaten going into the FA Cup. Nice. Isn't Zagadou left-footed kind of his big selling point? Yeah. So is Gabriel, though. What do you mean? Why is that a point? I spy a random non Brazilian. That's because Bremer is suspended though. That's why he's playing. Don't let them dictate if don't like sell. Yeah. Well, look, it's just like all of the... I would genuinely sell him. Just because they're like, oh, so annoying. I'd rather have better first team players and then loads of other players that I can put as like backups then, to be honest. Like building a squad is just frustrating with the way that the dynamics is, isn't it? When you sign someone new, it'd be great if you could speak to the player they're going to replace and say they're going to fall below. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I just feel like this isn't the way that the game rewards having the same 11 compared to the issues that if people like it doesn't work, like they don't all match up together. Just meant he's natural on the left and he clearly had a bad game in the middle from what you said. That's all. Oh, okay, that's yeah, but he's natural on the left, but also so is Gabriel is the issue. Is that like they're both basically the same player, aren't they? Both left-footed, both prefer to be on the left, so one of them had to play central. That was all. All right, I think this is going to be the team for today. Do we bounce back? Let's find out. Play Gabriel as a libero. We did try that, to be fair. One of these Spaniards does have a libero in there, but yeah. I'm not sure. Libero's funky, but I'm not sure it's ever the right call. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Right. We're playing... Where are these in the league? Heidenheim. They're second bottom. You know what's about to happen here, don't you? We've had 15 minutes and we've not had a highlight. Here's the first one. Zagadou off the bar. They're passing it around in their own 6-yard box. One of the perks of signing one kid is they expect pretty much nothing. Yeah. Maybe that's just what we need to do. I think we've tried to do like the realistic smart thing and it's kind of... It's well, I say that. It's backfiring. It's not really. It's not even backfiring. It's not really having an effect on things. Yesterday, this was all going on and we still won every game in the league, didn't we? Today, though, we've lost to Mainz at home despite dominating the game, just not creating any highlights. We've lost the ball here as well. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Oh, my word. He's on a yellow already there as well, Felipe. 1-0 FMing. I think so, Rogers. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Like when we lost to, who was it? Bielefeld before? They had a red card and then we lost 1-0 to them. That was fun. Here we go. Caligari. Vinicius. He's put it wide. Was he offside? He was onside. He's put it wide. Yeah, I don't know, Ollie. He's just called Ramos in game. It's like, I think it's the name he wears on his shirt. Luis Felipe is called Luis Felipe Ramos Marchi. Yeah, he's always had that. Yeah. He was dinking them for fun yesterday. Right. It's 0-0 at half time. We've been the better team. To be honest, a draw is what I'd expect here, the way that we usually play away from home. Oh, God. Oh, God. Neto's starting position is scaring me there. I thought there was a penalty there because that went so slowly. Can we take this ball from them? Shame he ain't performing like Sergio. No, not quite, no. The lead in the title race has evaporated. It has. Oh, my word. I really thought that was going in as well. Sir, how you doing, buddy? It was fun, but it was ridiculous. Here we go. Set pieces. Can we just rely on them, please? Pen? Benjamin Cortus has given a foul on for something there. I think we're going to get a penalty. We are. It's going to be taken by Alex Tellez, I believe. Come on, Tellez. Hello, Marius. How you doing, buddy? He scored. I really thought he was going to miss. I was like, didn't want to tempt any fate then because I was convinced he was going to miss that. Just the way that the streamer started in terms of everything happening, I was convinced he was going to miss that. You're doing well. Just dog sitting. Nice. Convinced he was missed. So much, Fav. How you doing, Brand? Welcome in, buddy. Sir, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'll try and be in a better mood now, chat. Sorry about this. Not that I'm in a... I think you can understand the frustration of things, right? I don't think I've explained it very well, but yeah. We're going to do Paqueta for Antonio, I think. Yeah, Hertha have been terrible the start of this year. Terrible. I think they've got 3 points, right? I'm just going to do that sub to start with. Tellez is by far our best player, by the way. Yeah, Hertha's, look, 3 points, negative 32 goal difference. Right, we've got another sub to make here. Let's just do Evan Nilsson on. Although he won't count that as an appearance, will he? And we've got another sub as well. Let's do Vinicius for Cabral. Let's do that. 6 minutes added on. All right, we've snuck a 1-0 win away from home from a penalty there, which, do you know what? I am absolutely delighted with. Delighted with that result. It's a Tellez penalty. He's got a 9.3. Defensively, we were very good there. Zagadou back out left, Gabriel in the middle. We had 30 shots. Our strike force just not doing anything. 12 on target as well. 30 shots. The performance should have looked a lot better than it did. As in, I don't even remember a highlight. We had 30 shots and none of them were highlights. The only highlights I really remember was the penalty header, the Cabral and the Vinicius miss. Like, weird. Just bought this lad from for Pamplona in the second division for 950k. Let's have a look, Marius. He looks good. 950k. Stanislav Hudak. How old is he? 21. Yeah, looks good. Good purchase for me. Just read about Ronaldo being disillusioned at United and promised and surprised at how bad it's gone. Has he not watched them? Yeah, exactly. It's not... This is par for United at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. But even after the pen, it's 2 extra... Yeah, true. Right. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. It's a win. We needed it. Ronaldo's finished. Yep. Probably. We stay top of the league. 2 points is the gap. They have won again, Bayern. Did Dortmund dropped more points, which is nice. Bielefeld are third in the league. I think we play them next. They're smashing it this year. They did just lose to Mainz. Mainz are on a tear. That maybe they're unbelievable, brilliant. I nearly said that. He has no legs. He's Portuguese. Am I right? He's not finished. He's 38. Oh no, maybe he is. I won the win by Penno. Such an FM recovery result. It is, isn't it? Make you feel so much better about things, even though, like, saying that, I don't know why we're like talking so much about recoveries. Look, it wasn't as if, like, the game before that, we won 4-1 and 2-0 the 2 games before that loss. It felt like we did need to turn things around, though, didn't it? Leverkusen at home. Caligari's now suspended. Yikes. Megson Lords, Alex Tellez. Look at Alex Tellez, by the way. This year, 8.24. Ronaldo to Wolves, yeah. When he was put in a mentoring group with Nobed, I'm not sure what they expected. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true, I suppose. Yellow cards for Caligari means he's going to be banned. He's wanted as well. Atletico Madrid and Valencia both in for Caligari. 25 million. I think we'll keep him. That's right, actually. Yeah, we did lose a game, didn't we? We did. All right. Amazing, Alex Tellez, says Kevin Prince Boateng. Keita should be dropped. Right, good. 6 days until our next game. How will we do? Oh, I need to do this as well now. Ronaldo to the A-League. What actually does Ronaldo do from this point? Does he stay next year? Do you need to generate any income from sales here, or will the ball just bankroll you to glory? We get a decent amount each year, to be fair, but also sales might... We kind of... Not enough to like be top, if that makes sense. PSG, he'll retire. I reckon he's going. Where to? Sky Games and Newcastle, Villa and Leicester, West Ham, are they? It depends where they finish. Reckon he might stay if they get Europa. Really? Just a year of Ronaldo and Messi in the same team. Do you reckon it happens? Have you ever played Football Manager Mobile? Unforgiving. Not for like 5 or 6 years, no. Could go back to Sporting. Did he ever say that he wanted to do that? Because if he's mentioned that, then yeah, maybe. Oh, good. Doesn't believe he's good enough to ever be a regular player. I mean, tell us, can you sort it? Nope. Oh, he can't go back to the US. That's true. That's true. And can he actually not? Or is that like, is that genuinely a thing? Or is that like, because I feel like that's not sorted. There was an article yesterday saying he has confided in a friend that his legs are gone and he can't keep up, really. Unless he's playing, he genuinely can't. Right. Unless he's replacing a striker who doesn't run, I don't know where he goes after United. That's what I'm kind of thinking, like, my God, another player asking to go out on loan. Honestly, it's it's about 4 a day asking to leave. Fine, go out on loan. Jesus. Well, there goes the dream of Messi, Ronaldo. Yeah, it's not happening. Beckham would love that as well, wouldn't he? MJ Roper, thank you for the follow, buddy. Right, we've got the Europa League knockout draw. We could get... Is it just a free-for-all? There's no seeding here at all, right? The teams that are in it, look, are... I mean, I'll show you these ones on the right first. Benfica, Copenhagen, us, Napoli, Olympiacos, Rangers, Shakhtar Donetsk, and WSG Tyrol of Austria. After those, on the left-hand side, I'll show you those now. We've got Bayer Leverkusen, Cluj, Metz, Lokomotiv Moscow, Newcastle, PSV, Sevilla, and Sporting. Maybe go to Ronaldo FC. That would work, wouldn't it? Okay, so yeah. After next game, you can offer out, yeah. Yeah, because Juve cancelled a US pre-season tour for that reason. Oh, yeah, that actually, I knew that actually, yeah. Right, you ready? Let's find out who we're going to get. Any predictions? Thoughts on the PSG Jordan kit? It's a tad boring but clean. The white one. Yeah, it looks clean, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm not in a rush to go and buy it or anything, though. You could just buy that club in Madeira. He could do, yeah. Let's see. Cluj, we take these. Benfica. Sevilla, that'd be tricky. Newcastle, ooh. Shakhtar, the Brazilians, against PSV. Liverpool, sir. Thought this is Europa seconds versus champions. I thought, is that always the case? I guess it's not, because there's a draw, so. Sporting, Napoli. Ooh, 2 decent teams got each other there. There are some, we can't get Bayer Leverkusen. Do you know what? Our draw's not going to be too bad here, is it? We're going to get an okay one. You're getting Tyrol. I don't mind Tyrol. It's not Lokomotiv Moscow or Copenhagen. Is it Tyrol? No, but it's not Rangers either. So it's Metz or Olympiacos. And we've got a home tie first. We're going to play FC Metz in France. Do they have any decent players? They've got a Brazilian called Jemison, who looks okay. Do you know what? I think we take that, don't we? That's not too bad. I'm not staying up, but go Rams. I might watch it, maybe. I'll probably fall asleep, to be honest. I fall asleep watching Netflix. Their manager is Armenian. That's cool. There you go. Metz in the Europa League first knockout. That's a decent draw, I think, right? Put a J on it. Yeah, Jemison. I think we take that as a draw. Release clause on you. That's okay. This guy's got a hat on. You seen that? You want to cry? Why? Cabral draws interest. Would I sell you for 17 million? Maybe. To be honest, Arau also still talking to me. Still chatting. Oh, he's happy to stay. Well done, Neto. You actually sorted something out. I hate FM losing to bottom of the league. Yeah, me too. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Bruce 17 resubscribed.
It's a long message, this. Here we go.
Happy 15 months, Clates. 2 questions about this save. 1. Is the aim to just have your team being the Brazilian national team? And 2. Do so many players wanna go out on loan cause of how many young players you have?
Good questions. Probably yes to the second one. Thank you very much for the 15 months as well, Morgan. Appreciate you, buddy. First one, is your aim to be the Brazilian national team? Yeah, but also just basically to win everything, but with just Brazilians. It's just like an extra level of difficulty, isn't it? And a little bit of interest to the save. Felipe's picked up a knock now. That's a shame. But yeah. When you're playing against Eintracht? Not sure, actually. Duag. Probably not too long, though. Ollie, is there a transfer window YouTube video where Clay says your transfer would you be interested as you're always in the mud? Yeah. I prefer doing the manager and I like doing the transfer bits. Yeah, fair enough. Transfer. Oh, you've been removed from the shortlist. Why? You need to stay on the shortlist. I want to sign you in January. I think he would help us, wouldn't he?
Breezy resubscribed
Breezy!
X17. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, Breezy. Thank you for the 17. I hope you're well, my friend. Appreciate the support for another month. Transfer list. Oh, Lucas Moura transfer listed. How much do they want for him? Can I get a new one of these? That's an interesting one. I don't know if I want it. There's an interesting one. We might see some players being transfer listed here. I do think I make good transfers in my biased opinion. Right, striker. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. When you play the next match, Enks, well, literally on the screen right now, look, it tells you. So, not today, not the next day, but the day after that. As you can see, loan to buy could be an option. Yeah. Yeah, you're upset. That's fine. John has gone on record stating his desire to go on loan. You can go on loan, whatever. Get out. Third question, just wondering, am I in this save? I know some of the members of the chat are. Morg, I don't think so. Ask Leone. Ask Leone. I don't think on this occasion you are. Leone added them, to be fair. Drag, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Appreciate you. He's on a verge of the player of the match milestone already. He's got 8 player of the matches already this year. And the record for a season is 9. And we're in December. Why are you unsure ahead of the clash? Gary, that's not exactly instilling a lot of belief into the team, is it? Coming out going, well, I'm not sure. Teller's the best left back in the game. I think he's one of the best players in the game. I'm alright, thanks. Although IKEA furniture has broken me. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? He's the Mitrovic of Player of the Month. Yeah, Player of the Match. Mitrovic's season is wild. I didn't realise it was that good until I've seen like this week that he's got 31 goals in December. That is a joke. Bruno's trained well. That's good. We don't talk about Bruno though, do we? Equal Tony already. Yeah, madness. Madness. I don't know. Have I still got that on here? I don't know. I don't know. Did Meg's personality say none? Did it? Personality. It says his relationship is. Media handling is outspoken. I don't think it said his personality on here. His personality is fairly determined. Are you spineless? I don't know, maybe. Favoured personnel? Yeah, there you go then. I'm not even a favoured personnel of Gary Megson, so that's upsetting. We've got a bid here, but it's extending Savio's loan. How many games has he played for them? Yeah, he can stay. He's at least played 9 games. Fine. He says regular starter, so yeah, you can stay. I don't know, Chi. Yeah. I've not checked for a while. Well, maybe since they've all been coming out and beefing me, maybe it's changed. Balanced. Still balanced. Renato Moura is still listed as our hot prospect, though, which is cool. Right, we've got a game here. Let's put these in the actual order. What are we doing with this team, then? We've got Kelvin has to come in. Zagadou has to start because of the... Actually, why does he have to start? Luis Felipe's injured. He does, Keeney, yeah. Absolutely despises me. It's actually hatred. So, yeah, he does. Who said it's only in game? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Tellez... Cater and Bruno in the midfield. Antonio or Bruno is the question. I'm going to do Antonio. Martinelli, Evanilson and Vinicius. Let's do Angelo again. Although he didn't really do much in the last game, did he? Right, that's the team. We're at home to Bayer Leverkusen. Go and win, please. Please go and win. 68 goals in his last 84 championship games. Also Mitrovic, 14 goals in his last 64 EPL games. Yeah. It's weird how some players have that, isn't it? It's like championship, yes. Premier League, no. I mean, you could maybe make the argument for Tony as well this year, couldn't you? What did Fav say? Sometimes I don't feel like I'll never say anything. I don't know, like, it's a bit like, but I kind of feel like there still needs to be a bit more management. Like, it depends what they're monitoring, Matt. Like, so basically that thing was saying that they're gonna employ stewards to like monitor abuse in football stadiums. Sometimes the abuse is absolutely disgusting, and that does need dealing with better than it is currently. But also, if you're just saying like fuck off, like, that's fine. Undercover stewards. I don't like, someone has to complain, then they get it monitored too. Like, I'm not sure it's the best means to an end, but if the end is that properly abusive people don't get to go to football matches, then I think that's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are literally homophobic, racist, all kinds of abusive and properly abusive in football stadiums, and like, I don't care what people say. That's not like, oh god, football's gone soft if you can't make homophobic, like, that's bullshit. But yeah, absolutely, that's a bit Gestapo and a bit, I don't think it's the best means to an end, if that makes sense. Vinicius is in. Dink him. He's at the post. Andrew's gonna get there and score. Get in. Spineless. Oh, wrong button. Oh, that's gone well, hasn't it? Chelsea Tony's back. Yeah. Referee is not a thing though, is it? You have to be going after someone to generate that complaint. Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly how it works in terms of the process of it, and that doesn't sound like to be a good way. Imagine celebrating goal then scribbling your abuse notes down. That's what I mean, Breezy, right? What's the alternative? If, like, people are so quick to be like, oh, I can't believe they're doing it this way. It's like, well, the argument shouldn't be like, I don't like the way they're doing it. The argument should be like, okay, look, what's the better way to stop people who are genuinely abusive and disgusting people? Like, I'd much rather go to a football game that wasn't full of those people. F off, that was a shit pass. Do you get kicked out for that? Like, I understand and agree with the life bans. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, as long as that isn't the case, Morgan, then that's fine. Well, I'll pay for my ticket so I can call him. Like, no. DT actually turned out to be Chelsea Tony. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He did. Right, we're 1-0 up here at half time. We've been the better team. Not really created too much though, but we're doing all right. We're talking about Chelsea. Was it Tony? Chelsea? Wasn't it Chelsea Lee? I swear his name was Lee, not Tony. Maybe it was Tony. I don't know. How you doing, Murray? Welcome in, buddy. Tyrrell, how you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. Here come Leverkusen on the attack. Don't you dare. Oh, it's a lovely ball over the top. That's very calm from Tellez. It was. Yeah, it was Lee. There you go. Big Brexit Stee. Big Brexit Lee was his name. And like, I often feel like the people complaining about this type of thing saying, I can't believe football's gone soft. Like, literally, I tweeted saying, I don't think you should sing songs about people being like poverty at football matches, and people are like, football's gone soft. What a bell end. What's it like? No, I feel like you can do all kinds of like singing about your team and chanting and creating an atmosphere without having a go at people who haven't got very much money, like who aren't at the football match. Like, who is your enemy here? And then that's got people abusing me, saying like, oh, it's always these people trying to ruin football. They've scored. He's offside, is he? Please be offside. Is that Pepe, by the way? Bellends is what it is. Like, Gold Disallowed, get in. Yeah, what do I mean I can't sing about this racist song I've got? No, you're a bellend, is what you are. Like, there's a difference. What about the songs you sing? Exactly. But the person who's saying that, like me, I'm like, when have I ever said like, oh yeah, but I'd love Liverpool fans, keep singing about Munich, please, because that's fine. Like, I've never said that, have I? Like, do some subs. Yeah, probably should, shouldn't I? Hey, boy, Jess, how you doing, buddy? Rivalry doesn't have to be like abusive either. Like, but blatant hate crimes is not a rivalry. You're a bell end. Like, who should I take off here? Back to the FM for a second, chat. But yeah, again, Larry today, aren't we? There's probably people in here going, oh God, he's trying to ruin football again. I don't get it. Seems like looking for some nuance on Twitter. Well, exactly that. Yeah, no, Matt, you're completely right. Like, there is no nuance on Twitter, is there? And most of these people, they don't quite understand nuance, do they? What was better, the dynamics rant or that rant? I'm going for the football one. There was the same people who only go to football for a fight. Yeah, exactly right. You've got it wrong. You're the blatant hate crimes is not a rivalry. You're a bell end. There you go. That's it. Sums it up. Right, who should I take off here? Vinicius, maybe? We'll give Cabral a little run because he's decent. What other settings do you pay to go and watch something and think you're entitled to sing and chant racist or homophobic rubbish? There isn't one. Yeah. Who's ruining football? Me, the ego, because I think racism shouldn't be allowed there. And that is ruining it. Or homophobia. Or like, you know, singing about people being poor. Worrying thing is watching the police thing. It's the youth now. Watching that police thing, it's the youth. But that's such an ingrained cultural thing that literally they've got the people they're going to the football with are the ones saying, don't let them ruin it for you. You should go out there and you should like that. That's literally where they're like, these people are this learnt behavior that they're getting from them. It's like, oh, wasn't Evan Nilsson complaining about playing time? He was, yeah. But like bringing him off the bench doesn't change anything for that. It doesn't affect it. You can only start them and for them to think it's a game time anyway. And also, because he's been complaining about game time, his morale's really poor, so now I don't want to play him, if that also makes sense. Question, where do you stand on the Lukaku Man United chance sending? I don't think it's great. I think if there's ever a line you think, could this be racist? Probably go, do you know what, I'll leave it then. Because it could, to be honest, as a white male, it's not my decision it's not my place to decide if something's racist. I have no experience of experiencing racism, so there shouldn't be me making the decision going, that's not racist. Should I? Like, so leave it. It wasn't funny anyway, so it's also not. Most of these things also aren't funny. Like, it's not even you make that argument go, yeah, but it's funny. That it's not, is it? It's just shit. We're having a good day today. How are we, chat? We all well? The question is this or is this why? Don't do it. Yeah. How have you missed that, Calvin? That was a terrible header. Right, 5 to go here. I kind of want to just see this game out, I think. Oh, yeah. Very much those vibes. Peterborough fans will just get every time. And again, it does come to this argument that, like, I hate this. It's like, it's always these fans. It's not. Every fan base has them because it's a football and it's a cultural thing. And it's a cross section of this type of, like, that. There's going to be a section of those people that have these feelings. Can you tell it's half term? You can. This is my fault. I have a sip of coffee and it'll be fine. I'm actually fine. I think these are conversations that are worth having and and are worth talking about. But like, yeah. I also feel like we kind of all agree, don't we? That the people here have a very different mindset to these people that we're kind of talking about. Yeah, we're on half term now. Can we just see this game out? There's 5 seconds to play and we've given the ball away. And I hate it. Right, we've got it back. Good foul, Marcos Antonio. If the whistle goes after that, I absolutely love it. Referee, ref. We are 30 seconds past added time. They've got the ball in their own half. Blow the whistle. Why are you allowing this attack? Thank you. Does that mean streams in the week? Yes, Tom. Probably. Not exactly sure which day yet. But yeah, we'll have some midweek streams for sure. Referee, sir. And did you see? Look, I was talking to the ref there without being abusive. Very Karen, it was, wasn't it? We are a bit of an echo chamber, true. But you say that as if that's a negative thing. Like, for this particular situation. It's not like you can bring in some racisms to put their point of view across. Racist to put their point of view across, right? It comes from the horrible tribalism that's associated with football. I hate it. I hate it, Eagle Eye. I despise it. Can't believe Tom got branded by Randolph and he ended his stream before the raid came. Really? Was that yesterday, Yukaza? I saw that Randolph was streaming FM yesterday. On a slightly more positive note, I've started Hertha save. Yes, Buddha boy, that's class. Let me know how you get on. Keep us up to date. Join the Discord and get it in there. Most people think that it's okay to do that. Surround themselves with other people who have that mindset. It's important to have these conversations because without the other side of it, that's what I mean. Like, that is the negative side of an echo chamber. Because actually, for lots of these people, that is the whole dynamic, their whole culture, that they go to the game every week. They do it every week. And it's normal. And when those things become normal, I can see why they would argue with other people who have a different point of view, because they're like, nah, they just don't get it. Like, we hate Arsenal fans, so we can say whatever we want to them. But it's like, I just think, like, remove yourself from the situation a little bit. Who are you actually shouting at here? Could you stream on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? It will probably be one of those days. Yes, Murray. Maybe all of them. Maybe more of them. Did Bayern drop points? Ooh. We've ground out another 1-0 win and Bayern have drawn to Mainz. Mainz actually might be really good, it seems. They've drawn there. And also, did Bielefeld drop points? They must have done. Yeah, they drew as well. So Dortmund have gone above them. We're back to 4 points at the top, which is nice. I don't think we looked great, but we did win, didn't we? In a situation where it's pretty clear cut, echo chambers are normal because so many people understand the basic concept of racism equals bad. Yeah, it's scary that people don't, isn't it? Scary when people don't. Using the Y word versus Spurs, what's actually achieved? You're insulting people that aren't there. That's the thing as well that I think people don't quite grasp sometimes. It's like, the people who, like, so I'll take the same example again. But my idea is, first of all, I don't know why you have to insult the other fans generally to create, like, I don't really know why you ever have to insult people. But maybe that's me being a bit naive to, like, rivalries and things. Not naive, but I don't, like, I'm not really, I'm far on that side of it anyway, in that I don't really think you need to go and abuse people. But, like, I also get, like, winding people up is maybe a thing. But also, like, when it's directed at the people who are like poverty and like there are unemployment levels in Liverpool. Let's make a song about that. I don't think those are the people that are on the other end of it gonna, like, those are the people who aren't at the football. I'm not like, what are you achieving? I don't get what you're doing. Like, you're just being a dick for the sake of being a dick, and I don't get it. And that's not helping your team win a football match either. If not up for debate, doesn't matter how many people nod and agree. Yeah. I guess it's different when you were there as the tribalism section, not watching games on TV, but great rule in life. Don't be a dick. Yeah, I get it. And I'm happy to kind of accept that. They're like, why the people also, like, you forget, like, it's not like I don't understand this. Like, I went to uni, we played football, like, football nights out, lads. I've been immersed in that life enough to know that, like, looking back on it, I was like, it's horrible. You're being a dick. Like, the chance players calling players sex offenders. I just don't get it. It's like, when you're like, also when you're like joking about things that are very serious, like, oh, it's just funny, it's just banter. Again, you're a dick. And I think that can kind of sum it up. Mob mentality is a horrible thing. It is. But yeah, I don't know. It's very difficult to be articulate about it and actually talk about it in a way that kind of, like, doesn't make you look like you're just a moaning Myrtle. But, like, I think you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. Like, the Prison FC thing, it's like, well, no, but, like, do you think, like, people on the end of, like, domestic abuse and things are going to sit there and be like, well, the Prison FC joke was quite funny on Twitter that kid made with a Ronaldo picture? Like, have a bit of, like, empathy. That's it. Yeah, I remember that one, right? What Will said, when I went to York versus Spennymoor in August, we sang Football League. You'll never sing that. They responded, Football League. You effed it up. It was kind of funny related to the game. If it relates exactly to like the footballing things and going on, but like it's relevant, isn't it? I guess relevance is a big part of this. Twitter is a massive cesspool. Twitter is horrible, man. Chat is deep today. It kind of, again though, it's worth talking about these things, isn't it? We've moved on from me getting annoyed with the dynamics though, which is good, isn't it? Again, that's like no accountability, and it's tribalism, and it's people able to get away with being scumbags. Football Twitter is the worst. It is, but also like there is a massive, like I feel like that's like an easy blame as well. Like it's these 16-year-old, 14-year-olds that are idiots, but like there's enough idiots that go to football on a regular basis as well, isn't there? Oh, it's been horrible, Breezy. Yeah. Again, nuance just doesn't exist, does it? So you can't have a point of view without it being like taken to the extreme on either side. Agreed, Inferior, massively. We kind of touched on that before. Definitely. Because these aren't like, they're not like things that you can tease somebody about. These are things that are like genuinely life and death for people. Genuinely, like, you can't tease somebody. Like if somebody came to me, oh, you're poor, and like, and was trying to have banter about the fact that like austerity and things, like that's not, I think there's like a line where you can tease people. Maybe that sounds like really childish, but there's things that you just don't like, that aren't people's fault, that you shouldn't dig them out for. Comes down to relevance, and certain opposition fans perfectly fine if it's related relevant. It's something for the sake of it, laughing at the air, like Munich air disaster, poverty levels. Unnecessary, it shouldn't be accepted in football. No, because it's not banter, it's not funny, it's not their fault. But anyway, I just think people are dicks, and people are gonna be dicks, aren't they? And then those dicks are going to be like, well, it's just like, are going to defend themselves being dicks. Half expecting to hear Greenwood songs in the stadium if he goes to jail. I'm surprised you haven't heard more of them now. Only half. Yeah, that's probably not true. Have you considered not dropping your Netflix subscription and not buying a coffee? Because that'll sort it out, wouldn't it? Joe Springer, final word. People are dicks, yeah. They are wise words. Right, Savio's gone back to Nuremberg for the rest of the season. We are very nearly. It's Boxing Day. You want to talk to me, do you? I'm going to ignore you. We're very nearly at January where we can sell half of these players. Has it been sung a lot as it Goat Force? There you go then. Hilarious. But everyone laughed at that, didn't they? And everyone thought, that is a really funny joke. Yeah, the Kirsty Allsop thing is another thing that's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? We've got offers for Fred here. Fred actually wants to leave as well. And Fred is a player that hasn't moaned once about not playing football. I don't know what his level was. We've agreed fringe player, and he's played one game off the bench. Should we sell him? Awful Trent. Yeah, definitely. I went to the Forest game. There you go then, Inferior. So it exists already. I'm not shocked. Sell all the crap. Is Fred on that list? He's on 40k a week. Rostov have made a decent offer. He wants to go to Anderlecht, but Anderlecht have done a terrible offer, really. Like, Rostov's offer is a lot better. No wage. Can release the spawn of dirt. Yeah, I actually do need to do that. We need to bring some money in to be able to release him, though, because we couldn't afford his release fee. It's annoying. I did, Burgess. Yeah. This is kind of different topic, but where do you stand on the fans chanting about Derby going out of business? I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not great. I don't know. Like that. I think you can kind of remove yourself from like, because it's a club, it's an entity. Obviously, there are people's lives that are affected by that, like jobs and everything. So it's not great, is it? But you feel like if, yeah, do you know it's not great, is it? It's people's livelihoods, exactly. I feel so sorry for Derby. Yeah, massively, of course. But I also feel like they're not probably thinking about people's livelihoods. They're thinking about their rival football team and not existing anymore. But I think, again, if you stopped and actually thought about things, it's not great, is it? Even as a Forest fan, I want those fans to have to support us if they had no club. Yeah, that's true as well. If I cancel my Clate sub, I could live in a palace, I reckon. But I have priorities. Of course, Jojo, and I appreciate that. I hope Kirsty Allsop doesn't come out and start saying that. If you stop subbing to Clate specifically, you'd be fine. Shall I accept this one? He wants to talk to Anderlecht, but I don't think their bid was very good. If I accept this one and ask... Can I accept just that one and offer a bit of a... What's it called? A ultimatum to these two? I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll have, also, we do all have the same 24 hours in a day. This is true. Footballers and squad staff will find new jobs, but the ground structure... Yeah, exactly. It's the people who work for the club, not necessarily the team, isn't it? Just get a millionaire parent, then you can continue your Netflix. Yeah, that's true.
Follow me. Okay.
It's people's livelihoods, yes, but if they go bust due to financial mismanagement or cheating, then opposition fans will have a field day. They will, but at the same time, it's like, again, if it's financial mismanagement or cheating, it's also not the caretaker's fault, is it? But I suppose that is a bit different. If it's cheating, for example, then I feel like that's kind of almost fair game, isn't it? But yeah, I just think people need to be nice to each other. Or like... That is actually not even true. People don't even need to be nice to each other. People just need to not be dicks to each other. Like it's not even, they're not even neutral to each other. Not even zero to each other. Not even like, you don't even need to be nice. People aren't even able to be neutral to each other. That is mental. Twitter disagrees, yeah. I think respectful might even be too far, Breezy. They didn't bid, so I've accepted a bid from Rostov. I don't think he'll want to go to Rostov there, Fred, but we'll see. We've actually got some young players joining as well, who I'm sure are going to want to start every match. No club ever deserves to go bust. The responsibility always lays with the person who owns. Fans will jump on trends. Yeah. It's the classic, if you're not with us, you're against us mentality of the vocal minorities. It's quite a nice way of putting it, to be fair, yeah. Twitter's still angry that you're not Dave. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm not somebody else. Like, that's literally all I've done wrong there. Still get abuse. Life, innit? Hard work, innit? But yeah, no, the mentality of the vocal minorities. And then, but the thing is, because they're the most vocal, those minorities become more of majorities because it's like, that's the thing that people say. Like, that's the thing that people tag on to. Someone had a go at RDF yesterday of a picture of his broken laptop, peaked Twitter. I didn't see that. I saw the picture of his broken laptop. Did they? Exactly, right? What? But why are you not Dave? I'm sorry. I like Dave as well. It's not like... I'm sorry. That's literally it. Oh, I don't know what to say to those people. I'm like, I kind of want to like... I'm like, I just need to like, just accept it, I guess. Just awful. I hate it. But yeah. We've had some nice chats today, haven't we, chat? It's been good. Do I need to go and get one of these? Jurgen Dirks. Do you want to be our under-23s manager? You can be if you want. Exactly, Hodzy, yeah. Thanks, Chi. Thank you. Thank you, mate. This is going to be an interesting window. I don't know whether what we're going to do in it. We've got 3 players joining that we probably need to find some loan moves for in Germany. I did not foresee this one linking a Flav tweet. Ah, that's all good, Matt. It's a good topic conversation. Play the air horn, more Warnock quotes, yeah. I think we've had those interesting conversations to have, aren't they? Who's this? Marcos Tavares. His contract's running out. Should I sign him on a free? He actually isn't terrible. He's a 19-year-old. What's his... He's never going to be great, though, apparently. To be fair to everyone here, this might be one of the most progressive Twitch chats I've ever seen. Big up Clates and the mod. You're all great. They are. They are all great. I love the day Clates go. Imagine Ozzy. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Always has been. Pretty much all of the FM community creators and supporters are pretty well aligned. I think so. Pretty much. Like, with it, yeah. Pretty much. I think you're probably right. It's a pretty unproblematic time most of the time, isn't it? We've got these players run out of contract as well. So Fred is out of contract in it's next in July anyway, so end of June. So we actually probably do need to sell him, don't we? Neto 2. What do we do with Neto? Hot take. This debate in a Twitch chat in a FIFA Twitch chat would provoke different discussions. Yeah, I think so. I think you'd get a lot more tribalistic 14-year-olds in there, wouldn't you? You were in Tobe Jizzle's stream briefly yesterday. It wasn't nearly as nice. Again, bigger audience, bigger cross-section, bigger amount of dickheads likely to be present as well is something to maybe think about. Clubs just need to stop banning people from the stadium when they're caught being a knobhead, which is kind of what started this style, is that they're trying to introduce things that catch these knobheads, and people are kicking off about it because it's like, you're ruining football. Not Flav, by the way. I'm not saying that he was, because also I don't feel like the way that they're going about doing it, putting undercover like stewards in there is going to be able to do it. Never underestimate the number of dickheads. That's a life lesson right there. Because they're children, incapable of critical thinking. Yeah, which is a tough thing anyway, because it's like, that's always like learnt behaviours most of the time, and it's mob mentality. It's the people they surround themselves with and all these things, the things that they see every single day on social media, all their other mates doing exactly the same thing because it gets them clout and things like that, and it's banter. Like, it's a massive yikes. It's a massive, the new age of like, that's where like all of this toxicity comes from, isn't it? FIFA chats have a bit of a bit more of a suck your mum vibe. They do. Right. Along the lines of common sense, isn't that? Yeah, common sense isn't that common. If someone gets banned from a stadium, they should be banned from every stadium for a prolonged period. Yeah, probably. As a teacher, do you see any of the tribalistic dickheadness at a young age, or is it something that comes a bit as they get a bit older? You don't see the tribalistic dickheadness. Like, what I will say is that over these like past like 8 years or so being a teacher, like year 6, you see a lot more of like people being like, kids being mean to each other and thinking it's fine. And like, that's like the general mindset. I swear that this is a thing. Like, they'll just be a bit more mean to each other and think it's funny. Not like anywhere near some of the things you see on Twitter and stuff, but yeah, you kind of do see it creeping in a little bit, in very small ways. In that it's like, but actually, they're at the age where they can be quite you can have a discussion about it and they can realise what they did wrong, but that in the moment they can say like really mean things. They're like, it was just funny, innit? And then you're like, well, it's not really funny, and they're like, oh yeah, like you can have that conversation. My son will be going to school in December. I'm not looking forward to some of the things I'm going to hear. Like starting primary school, Matt. I agree with that, right? To be honest, yeah. Don't think that's really up for debate. What am I doing about Neto? No other goalkeepers really exist. Do I need to give him a new contract? Which I'm not sure I want to, because he's on 82k a week and he's 34. Yeah, primary. Yeah. I mean, you've got a while yet until that's going to be an issue, Matt. But like, kids being on WhatsApp, kids being on social media is like a thing that there is no precedent for it. It's no way that, how do you manage it properly? Because it wasn't something that, it's new and it's changing all the time. This sort of conversation, I'm like, I don't know, like these WhatsApp groups are like properly toxic. Like year 6s having WhatsApp groups, and there's bullying and all sorts going on in these, and it's like, how do you know how to manage that, and what's the best thing to do for parents? Like, there isn't like a manual that says they should have 1 hour of WhatsApp a day, because WhatsApp didn't exist like when they were children, or when they were like, we don't know. Like, are you missing out on proper socializing? But I don't know. I'm a football manager beginner. Do you have any tips for me, or should I be the team I support? Yeah, probably J-Dog to start with. Be the team you support. Also, just use your assistant manager. Use like the prompts it gives you. Quick pick. pick a tactic out the box, etc., etc., and adjust it from there, really. I was definitely a knob for a lot of my schooling. It's a learned thing to fit in and get along. Yeah, but also, like, the popular kids are sometimes knobs, aren't they? A lad's WhatsApp group almost becomes folklore due to how brutal it can be. Yeah, that's not a good thing, is it, though? Back in the day, it used to be impossible to ban people because you were relying on people to recognise a banned member. Now you have facial scanning. Yeah, and also, like, you have cards and stuff that are linked to you, don't you? It's a little bit, it's not like paper tickets and stuff, so it is a lot easier to do that these days. Don't make your backup keeper a backup because reasons. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Oh, obviously you can have good WhatsApp groups. True. I'm in like a WhatsApp group with like people I used to play football with at uni and stuff. And like sometimes, most of the time it's fine. To be fair, it's muted. I don't really look at it. But like most of the time it's just like, it's actually, I'd say it's quite progressive sometimes. And then sometimes people do things I'm like, that's not all right. It's nearly time to offer out Big Zag. I know it's going to be hard. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. Are we offering out Zagadou? My worry is that we become worse. We've got a title to try and go and win. There's 100% a line, yeah. Ibanez is clear. Can we really... Is he really Brazilian? He's not, is he? Wait till the summer, do you reckon? Is Ibanez buyable? Like 53 to 62. They've given him a new contract as well. He's got 4 years left on his contract and he's on 115k a week now. I don't know that Ibanez is buyable right now. They want 132 million for him. I feel like we've missed the boat slightly on him. The Jan tax might be a thing too. So I think we're going to have to wait till... He's really good, isn't he? I think we're going to have to wait until summer anyway, and even then it might not happen. Hard Talks with Clay's a new podcast. Who wants in? I do feel like I need someone else. Like, when you talk about these things, it's difficult to, like... I'm not really bouncing ideas off anyone. Like, I feel a bit rambly. But yeah, they are definitely good conversations to have. Got to go to the market to buy some veg. Breezy living in the 1970s there, but enjoy, Breezy. I'll see you soon. Special modcast episode. Yeah. Would Ibanez be the middle CB? He likes being in the middle of a 3. So yeah, probably. I couldn't keep my X-rated language to myself. Yeah, get Kat's opinion on this. Kat's opinion would be matching, to be fair. She's pretty good at talking about that stuff. Proper East London. It is, Breezy. I like it. Send your 132 million on Edison or Allison. Thing is, they're not going to be interested in us either. So, like, does that mean now that we keep Zagadou till summer? We could go and get Morato again, even though he wasn't very good for us. I wish he was. They said, that said, I think some of the most deranged stuff on social media comes from middle-aged people who believe any conspiracy they see. Oh, there's definitely those people exist, Otto, for sure. Do the young searching I was on about. Yeah, so how did you want me to do that? We can try it. So you thought do like Brazilian is that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then was it just determination and... Cakey's great, but can he do it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke? Yeah, he's also not very tall, is he, Cakey? I don't think. Apples and pears, apples and pears. What's quite a low team, like second division with quite a lot of money? Don't know. What's the new gen age at? With third season, so 18? 17? 18? Might be 18. I think it's 18. Salford? They're not second division, but yeah, they've got a bit of money lower down. Wrexham? That could be another one, a bit further down. We've got... he's ours, isn't he? Yeah. I think it might be 18. And then... Was it this? Filed if you want to go even lower, yeah. Add finishing. Are we looking for strikers specifically, though? Are these players that have been scouted, right? This is where their level is at now. I don't know how many of these we've actually scouted to be able to see this. You're going to do that if you scout everyone, yeah. That's what I mean. I think we've signed most of these. Like, he's ours. Arthur Cunha has been at the top of that list for a while. I did see one guy who was this guy. I had to go off this. There's this guy that we should probably try and sign. He's 17. Probably going to be, don't know, right wing back. He hasn't got great crossing or dribbling, but he's quite good, isn't he, for a 17-year-old? We've got a lot of these coming in, though. I don't really know what we're looking for, and I don't know who we're going to sell, so I'm like, don't know. We're looking for a striker, though, I guess. We can look for a young striker that looks like... those regen names aren't very creative. They're not, are they? Who's he wanted by? So he's not amazing. He's all right, though, 18. Jao Mendes. He's a real player. None of these are really jumping out. Have Shakhtar have anyone good at a reasonable price? They're not really reasonable price. They've got Tete. Oh, they can take interested off. You're right, actually. Oh, yeah. These guys not interested. Should I put, like... "17-year-old striker. Determination okay at 10. Yeah, I could take that down a bit, couldn't I? This guy's got 16 finishing. His physicals are a bit meh. He's 6 foot, though. If they improved a bit, he'd be a really good striker. My mum needs to check out her parents, but she's fine with that. She's convinced it would take 6 hours for the ambulance to arrive because of one anecdotal story. It took an hour and a half. She doesn't normally go for conspiracy and laughs at it too. Oh, absolutely. Like, if you think it's going to affect you, you always think the worst anyway as well, don't you? So, like, the conspiracy things are... you can see why people... It's like vulnerability leads you to thinking these things a lot of the time, isn't it? And then there's the powers that be that push these agendas, probably for their own gain. What do you think? I'll give him a scout. Murillo Gomez. Oh, yeah, we're signing this guy, aren't we? When's he joining? In July this year, we got Bocau coming in, haven't we? The 18 finishing guy who looks really good. I kind of don't know if this is worth doing right now, though, when we haven't got any money anyway. Who's got bids for him? Anderson Luiz is probably not good enough. Curly Omar. Probably not all right. Nicholas Mariano. I don't think he's going to be making it, but he looks okay. Jair Bruno. Yeah, I don't think they're great. Tell you what, I think... Let's wait for the window to open and have a look. Apparently Ndombele tore it up for Lyon last night. Did he? I can definitely imagine that's the case. Then again, wasn't he great for Spurs when he first joined? Like, I think it's an attitude thing with him, potentially. Maybe that's harsh. Remember when social media was all about people posting pictures of their tea rather than conspiracy theories and abusive behaviour? Yeah, those were the days, weren't they? Otto, thank you for the follow before as well. James, thank you for the follow. I think I missed a few. Nerrington, Damion. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follows. Right, windows open. What does it suggest here? Anything for us? Not really. Does Shakhtar have anybody? Well, we like Pedrinho, don't we? I'm not sure he's what we need, though. I think defenders or strikers are what we need. Would we agree? If we could raise some money, a defender or a... Let me turn this off. I kind of want to... I have to get rid of the money. You're wanted. So maybe I'll have to put on a bit of interest here. Who's he wanted by? Frankfurt want to loan him. William Jose. I just don't know if there's any of these that we'd even want to come in and be our striker. Basically, we need like a Gabriel Jesus. Like, who are the Brazilian strikers now? Because I guess those are the ones we need to sign. Like Firmino or Jesus. Richarlison. I don't even know if I want to spend loads of money on Richarlison though. Take Pedro. What, the Watford Pedro or the other Pedro? The Watford one. Yeah, I probably would take him. He's actually much cheaper than he was. Is he? Because he's getting on a bit. 25 mil. You could, if we did sell Cabral, we could take a João Pedro, to be fair. And he's only 22 then, isn't he? That could kind of make sense. I'll give him a scout, see what he says. He hasn't got a release clause or anything, has he? No. Oh, Watford in the Prem? Ah, it's because they got relegated. That's why he's a bit cheaper. It's because he hasn't won a Ballon d'Or yet. Not yet. And Brenner? Well, we've got Brenner, haven't we? As in the Brenner that we've already got, this one, who hasn't played any games. That's what I mean. Is that João Pedro any better than Brenner?
Okay.
They look quite similar to me. You could sell him. Yeah. We could sell him as well. I don't think anyone wants him either. Rocket Man, thank you for the follow, dude. Gabigol. Is James Ward-Prowse Brazilian? James Ward-Prowseo or something. That'd be good. Right, we've signed 3 players here. They're all young. We've signed Salvandi, who is a 19-year-old, who we're going to try and loan out, I think. We've signed Victor Hugo, who's an 18-year-old, who we're probably going to try and... He's already out on loan at Ipora, so he's going to stay there. Is he still on loan? No, he's here. And also Ney for... How much we signed these for? 2.5 million for him, but I think that's in the future. Just, we need youngsters to be able to register them, don't we? James Ward-Prowse, yeah. You got Brenner who hasn't played a game yet. You're thinking of getting another striker. Yeah, well, I think that's what I mean. I want to get another striker, but I don't think we should get a striker if they're not going to be better than what we've got already. And I don't know if there's any that we're interested that are any better than we've already got. Right, send them all on to learn German, which is so pointless, but there we go. Can I register you? I might as well, because we can register everyone, can't we? Nay. That is his name. Nay. I'm going to offer these guys out on loan then. They need to stay in Germany though, really. You're on loan already. What about Ney? Can he... Actually, I can probably just move him to... Can he not go on loan yet? Because he's not old enough. I don't know. I couldn't move him to any of my... Can I ask for another affiliate club yet? Actually. Yes. We need a German affiliate club that we can send players to. Have you ever watched a club you manage on FM in real life? Yeah, yep. Hertha, actually. There you go. I think you're kind of stuck if there's no striker you can sign that's better than your current lot. Yeah, I agree, Morgan. I think that's it. Just got this on Xbox. I'm in National and I can't seem to find a tactic that works. Go with a Gegenpress Riflemans and I promise you it'll work. Basically, just do that. Hertha Brasil 2. Yeah, that works, I suppose, Hodzy. They're a bit too low down, though. Suggest top left. We agree. That'd be great. Tennis Berlin as the club. Right. We can hopefully then find one. Oh, Frankfurt won a loan. Oh. We kind of said that we'd use him, but that's actually not a bad idea. Best in the game, always. Let's do this first and think about this. Should we loan out Angelo? He'll start every game for them. He plays in our league. It means that we can play some of our other players. Or should we just keep him and play him? I think we should probably just keep him and play him. But it's quite a nice offer. We get a bit of money out of it as well. 1.4 mil. It's not... And how are they doing? It's an interesting one. Is Klopp... Did I just see Klopp on there? Surely not. Who did I just see? Oh, Kevin Trapp. I thought it said Jurgen Klopp. Yes, since you have Tallers and Brenner. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's choose a club. Where's the clubs? Oh, it's because I've got them filtered out. Right. I guess we just want German teams here, though, don't we? I guess we just want German teams. Who should we be choosing? He needs game time to improve. Yeah, it's just whether we're going to give him the game time or not. Or whether we send him to another club to get the game time, I suppose. Just a German team. So we want Bundesliga 2, don't we, really? That doesn't help me sort it. There's these 8 teams or whatever it is. There's 8 teams here. Karlsruhe Holstein Kiel. Who's winning the league? Hanover, St. Pauli, Hoffenheim. I kind of want them to be good. Karlsruhe right down the bottom. Holstein Kiel down the bottom. Who's got the best... Paderborn? Holstein Kiel for Luke? That, yeah. K-sluts? Who are K-sluts? You don't want to win the league. No, that's what I mean. You want them to be mid-table-ish, don't you? Duisburg for the nice logo. Who has the best facilities, I guess, is the answer. Superb training facilities at Paderborn. Oh, is that Kaiserslautern, is it? Right. Up to Hanover. Paderborn have superb training facilities. I'm kind of tempted by them. Where are they in the league? They are... they might get relegated. I kind of also don't want that to happen. Karlsruhe are also struggling. Holstein Kiel are 14th. What are their training facilities like? Only good. Only good. Any Brazilians in any team? That's also something to consider, isn't it? Darmstadt are 5th. Oops. And have great training facilities. I think Darmstadt might be the play at this stage. Paderborn we looked at. Wiesbaden. Average. They're a no-go. Regensburg. You don't want a team near the top, though, because if they get promoted, you lose it. You do, yeah. Send your players and keep them up. Daniel, that might be a play, to be fair. What would you do, guys? So we've got Darmstadt are great training facilities, or you've got Paderborn that have superb. Sandhausen are 18th. Are they bottom? Sandhausen are bottom of the league. And they have what? Good. So probably not them. I think it's between... I mean, that's a great name. Wurzburger Kickers is a great name. They have adequate. I think it's between Darmstadt and Paderborn. Should we have a bit of a poll? What are Regensburg's facilities? They're not as good, I don't think. They're good facilities. So the best two are Darmstadt or Paderborn. Flip a coin. Let's do a poll. Get involved. Poll. Affiliate club. Affiliate club. You've got Paderborn or Darmstadt. Go. Get voting. Any of the team with a good Brazilian on their team. So Paderborn, do they have any Brazilians? No Brazilians. They do have an Englishman in Kelland Watts, though. So is that an issue? Is that something to consider? And then there's... Who was I looking at? Darmstadt, the other team. Oh, thank you.
Phil from resubscribed X29. 29 months. How mad is that really?
It is mad, isn't it, really? Thank you very much, Phil, for the 29. Appreciate you. How did they go in the league? So we've got Darmstadt are 5th. Paderborn are 3rd bottom. There's the league table, look. Oh, you can't see that. Let me move out the way. What's big baller? Yeah. So you've got Paderborn a 2nd bottom, and you've got Darmstadt a 5th. So you got either the threat of relegation here or the threat of promotion here. Neither is good for us. On my save, Tottenham just sacked Conte. Yeah, I'd go Paderborn, think they survive, but they won't go up. It's whether they survive or not, but they might have some decent players going to them as well. Like, if we give Darmstadt some good players, will they get promoted, and will that ruin it? Brazilian born. Yeah, they should. Paderborn just about beating... Paderborn have the better facilities as well, don't they? Who's got the bigger reputation? That might be something. Because whether the better players can be sent there. They've got a 3-star reputation, Paderborn. Does Darmstadt have the same? I imagine they do. They do. I don't think affiliate will stop if they go up. Usually they do, I think. Usually it depends which ones it is, but I think they usually do. Why not Erzgebirge Aue? Just because they're not on the list. We had to go with these ones on the list. Otherwise, that'd be perfect. Maybe it won't in Germany. I'm not sure. Have your players go to the worst team and become heroes, keeping them up? Yeah. It does in England, for sure. Maybe it doesn't in Germany, yeah. I think, then, we'll go with the majority. It is for loans, is it? Got carried away on Big Andy and mudded finances. Can happen. You're talking to somebody who's done that enough. Right, I'm going to go Paderborn. Because more of you said that. So we're going to choose them. The next question is, what do we do about Angelo? Who is top of the 3rd? Oh, yeah, we could have looked at that, I suppose. I've gone for Paderborn. It's done. You guys voted. It's done. Guilherme Cunha, thank you for the follow. And Phil, thank you for that 29. Appreciate it. Send him there. Loan him. Do you reckon? He's actually played a few games for us, though. Does it... Like, he's been... I mean, he's not been a massive goal scorer, has he? We've scored... He scored 4 in 12. 11 games played, but we've only played 17 in the league. Compare him to Tales. Tales is not our player, though, is the other thing, isn't it? Tales is only on loan. Because that's your next in line. I'm not sure he even is our next in line. Next in line after after Angelo is probably Evan Nilsson. And Evan Nilsson's probably good enough to do it. Don't you need homegrown at club for the Champions League? I keep Angelo at the club. Only 1 more year after this one to get that status. Does he get homegrown at club or does he get homegrown in Germany? Because we're sending him to Germany anyway, Essakin. That is actually a genuine question we should probably ask, isn't it? Does it actually pay for us to keep him at the club? Or is he fine to go to, as long as he stays in Germany? Because he wasn't homegrown at the club. If he stays at club, it's at club. Because he's kind of one that would be good to have at club. Do you know what I'm actually thinking is now? Don't bloody loan him out. Gets both if he does 18 to 21 at your club. Shall I keep him at the club then? Homegrown club is who owns him. Like if he's out on, if he's still owned by us and I loan him out, does he still get homegrown at club though? Not necessarily, Ollie. I know what you're saying, but not necessarily. He should start every game. No, he can be the worldie. That is the decision, isn't it? No, that's probably where I was leaning anyway, but now it looks like I'm doing it because you said it. He can be the worldie. I just... it seems like a good loan, doesn't it? But now we do also have the option of like loaning out some of these other ones to our affiliate clubs that we've now going to have, which is Paderborn. I'm not going to say anything just yet. Nicky's asked me a question and he hates me. If he gets homegrown club, then I say keep. Yeah, he just scored. He did, yeah. I think it'd be smart to keep him at the club, but it'll be homegrown in Germany either way. Let's keep him at the club then. I think that's enough people saying that now. But let's keep him at the club and we'll try and loan out one of the other ones. Like, let's loan out Brenner. Maybe. Do you know, I'm not gonna necessarily loan him out, but I'll make him available for loan maybe. Can I go to Paderborn? We can try. How many players can they take? Are you old enough to go to Paderborn yet? Oh, we haven't got Paderborn as an affiliate yet. We need to go and get them first, don't we? Yeah, he's getting games with us, isn't he? Cabral and Evan Nilsson probably are both better, but we're trying to give Angelo games anyway, aren't we? Shane, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Right, registration's open. Let's get this affiliate link done. Please, club. Check loan rules in Bundesliga 2, yeah. Erzgebirge Hour. How's Savio doing? He's played 10 games for Nuremberg. And they've extended his loan so that he can be... They've listed him as a regular starter for it, so... Yeah, I think we'd have to check that you don't take up one of the spots that we actually want people to go, but yeah. Salvandi and Ney to be... Love that. Brilliant press conference. He's played 10 games, scored 2 goals, a 6.87 as we get the loan report. We've also got Bruno, Newerton, Hugo and Patati out on loan now. These two haven't played games. Has he not played a game since being at Leipzig? What's the point in you loaning him then? When did they loan him? Can you play him? When did he go there? Started on the 8th. He's been there ages. That start? Yeah, that started in August and they've not played him. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why they've loaned him, really. Shall I bring him back and try and send him to... Playing regularly enough for us to be happy? 0 games. Shall I bring him back and send him to Paderborn? Or shall I be focusing that on somebody else? Like, who are the players that we actually want to loan out here? We've got, in our B team, no one really. Can I release you yet? 140k. No is the answer. That's Will Booty for you. Yeah. Miz, thank you for the follow, dude. Got these guys now that I'd like to loan out one of these, especially Nay. I think Nay might be the one to try and loan out. Nay, where is Nay? Is he in our first team? Yeah, Nay's been put in the first team squad at 17. Probably doesn't need to be there. I'll wait though because we'll loan him. Can offer a row out. We can. Dirks is set to sign to be an under 23s manager. Probably should have got a manager for them at some point. So it's that's worth doing. There's Anthony again, look. Oh, were you the under 23s, were you? Is that why we don't have one? Snake. That makes sense though. They've made a Gertrude. Right, now you're upset with this. They're going to recall him, aren't they? But he's not our player. We haven't played him this year. He played a bit last year. We could also loan him. We only signed him because he was free.
Follow me. Okay.
Oh, a Tady's wanted on loan. I wouldn't mind loaning him out. Who wants him? Paderborn want him. That's interesting. Literally the team we're about to have an affiliate link with. Headman, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are good. Right, let's wait for this Paderborn thing to happen. We've also got some offers and some things happening. Bid for Kelvin. That wasn't what I was expecting. Paderborn have actually made a bid for a Tady as well. I'm going to reject that because I think we need to keep him. How you doing, Nicky? Welcome in, buddy. They don't want to pay any wages anyway, but they will pay us 8k. Shall I just let a Tady go? Important player. He's played 2 games for us. I do want him to get game time. I think I'm going to accept this. Let's send a Tady or a Tidy off to Paderborn. You want to be removed from the transfer list. So do you. Really know who you are. Let's do that. Hope you're well, Nicky. Hope you're good. Welcome. We're into January here. Bit of a break in terms... We haven't got a match for another 10 days, but we do have some transfer stuff to do. He's a tidy player. He is. He is. Very tidy. He's a tidy player. Right, he's going to go there then. Do we have any other bids? Fred's set to sign for Rostov. All right. Do you know what? That's 40k off the wage budget. That's another squad player leaving. It might help things, actually. Fred was a weird... Did we sign him on a free? 2 million. We're actually basically going to get our transfer fee back from him as well. We get 325k added. It means we can go and release that other player as well. I follow you on YouTube and this is interesting. Great content. Hey, thank you, Headman. I love that message, by the way, when people are like, I'm here from YouTube. Welcome in. Yeah, this is it's an interesting save, this one. We're a bit mudded by dynamics at the moment. Loan bid for Dardai. The only thing with Dardai is that he is a homegrown player at club. Do we need him to register him for the Europa League knockouts? I did tell him that I'd loan him. I feel like we might just need to know. I guess we can just... He's German. I guess we could just leave a gap, a space instead of him. He's taking up no place. That's what I mean. Like, I guess we can just leave a space instead, right? Like, it doesn't really make any odds. I'm gonna... we'll see. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. He wants to go. Brenner has fallen out with me, apparently. I've loan listed him. Oh, he's wanted. Bielefeld want to loan him. If Bielefeld want to loan Brenner, they can. Shall I offer him? They'll need to pay his wages. I don't think they will pay his wages, but we can try first, can't we? Yeah, it's him on no space. He doesn't give you another slot. Yeah, exactly. Right, they've made a bid. Oh, they're going to pay all of his wages, basically. That works. Gets him regular starter game time. Bring him back at the end of the season. It's another player out. And we save on wages for him. I quite like that. Hopefully it means he scores loads of goals and his transfer value goes up. That would work for us. Are we almost... Has Fred already left? Did Fred go? Not yet. When's Fred leaving and why is it not now? On the 26th. Okay. Just at the end of the month instead of now. That's good. We might be able to use him if we can. Oh, Tales has been recalled. I thought that was going to happen. Oh, he needs to return within 62 days to get his... Oh, he needs another 7 years. Talis Magno has been recalled, but I guess we expected that to happen. It's a long way down. It didn't make sense to start a low knee, did it? In place of our players, which we need to develop. Like, he'd have to be in front of Angelo, which I don't think I think it was the right decision not to be. Oh, well. Does it mean that we're saving on wages? A little bit. A little bit. I've actually got money to put into our wages a bit here, so I might do that. Do I want to use this money here to go and release that Pierre Sprint guy that we were looking at before? Is that what we should be doing? Because he was causing a ruckus in the ranks, wasn't he? No. I probably don't want to use that money. Sprint becomes captain. I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's going to be the case. All right. Jens Petter Hauger has gone to Dortmund. We've got another bid for Calvin. Does he want to leave? He wants to go to Villa. I don't think we should sell him. I don't know why he's getting so many bids. And they're not even very good bids. Loads of players, teams interested in him. When is Fred leaving and why is it not now? Yeah, basically, Ollie. Yeah. Kakota die. Look, this Pierre Sprint's terrible. He can't even train properly. He does have all yellow attributes, doesn't he? Calvin. He's a circle. A circle of a man. Have you been training terribly? Not sure. But look! Pierre Sprint, such a troublemaker. That Paderborn link still hasn't been announced, does it? They still want to sign him. Pierre Sprint has the least sounding German name. Yeah, he does. I think Leonie put him in the game as the imposter. I think she did. And called him Sprint as a bit of a clue. A Tidy or a Tidy is going to go to Paderborn on loan. We'll have some... I don't know what I'm saying to him here. Go and develop whilst playing. Hopefully he plays first team football at Paderborn and helps them stay up because I really like him. I think he's very good. He's played well when he's played for us as well. Declan, welcome in, buddy. Started a Pentagon challenge. Nice. In it for the long haul. Good luck with it. I hope it's good. I'm sure it will be. Where are you starting for it? Have you started like in the far reaches of the world to start it? Right, you've gone out on loan. Have we still not got this link to Paderborn? They're loaning our players already. He's got the core attributes. Yeah, exactly. What do you want now? Brenner, I'm trying to loan him out. Relax. Relax. Give him his game time. No. I'll loan him out and you can stop moaning. Persik Kadiri in Indonesia. There you go. That's what I thought might be the case. Good luck. That sounds stressful, to be honest. So Liverpool are at 2 o'clock today, right? What is there an earlier game or is 2 o'clock the first game kickoff? Because Liverpool aren't on TV, are they? A quick question for you LFC fans. Did you know that Nico Williams is the best right back in the world and can we keep him? I'm quite happy for Nico to go out on loan. 2 p.m. in the first kickoff, so they got you. Predict 17 is currently second quarter of the way through the season. Oof. Got Leicester at 4:30. Who's that? Leicester. Who's that? Have you heard of Gabriel Menino? Yes. Guess you're going to have to radio with it because it's not on TV. Yep. Yep. Another bid for Calvin. Calvin. I mean, I'm just going to keep rejecting these. I don't want him to leave. A bid for Ramon. Now, Ramon is our backup left back. But he would be a regular starter for Schalke. Like, he's still only 22. He has played 3 games, but it's not many, is it? The Mighty Tuna beating Villa on Sky, yeah. To be fair, Calvin replacement. Yeah, well, that is true, yeah. What was that thing that people did in the 90s to follow sport? What, teletext? Or CFAX? I did a graphic based on it, didn't I? Yeah, we also have Renan who can cover left wing back if we need. But should I just be loaning everyone out? It would solve a lot of problems. He's not a bad left wing back, is he? I actually see him getting more game time as a left wing back than a left centre back anyway. Dan is young. Dan is very young. Feels like Arsenal haven't had consistent games for 2 months. Yeah, it's been a bit stop-start, hasn't it? Is there Wednesday versus Rotherham at 12? Is there? There you go then. Remember the 90s, Martin Tyler used to also commentate on county cricket. Did he actually? I didn't know that, Otto. That's funny. Should I loan him? It's just until the end of the season. We get his wages back and he gets the... Can he be recalled? He can, but not when the window's closed. It is Schalke as well. I feel like we might do this, you know. I haven't done my Wordle today, actually. I'm going to accept it. We've got 100% of player sales in. Brenner's going to go to Bielefeld, which is good news for us, I think. Who's the backup for Telles? Renan? So we've got Renan to come in at left back, who I think probably looking at the attributes is better than Ramon. Brenner's gone. My God, baby. In my day, you had to hope the late news covered the sport or wait for the morning paper. Oh, yeah, mental. Hamburg also want him. They're not going to... Schalke gave me all the... Nah, Schalke paid the wages, didn't they? So let's reject that. Andreas Pereira, £20 million? That's interesting. Atletico have just bid 20 mil for Andreas Pereira. We looked at him and said he actually looks really good, didn't we? I'm not going to spend 20 million. I haven't got 20 million to spend on him. No chance for Renan Lodi? No, he'd be too expensive, modern aged. And also, Telles is the best. He'd be a backup to Telles anyway. At left back, we really just need a backup. And it seems like there's no point having good backups because they're just upset if they're good. What other Brazilians are on here? Gerson. So I'm tempted to bring Marcus Leonardo back. I think he might actually be a worldie when he's older. What was the Pedro scout report? I don't know, actually. We need to check that. When the game rolls around, yeah, we can do that. What a remote. He hates it as well. Wonder Kid. Yeah, he's 20. Like, I think he's the one to go and get. Where's Richarlison at your game? Still at Everton? Still at Everton. Flixify, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Does he have a release clause? 12 million. We could get him for 12 mil. Literally just 12 mil. Affordable. If someone sells, I think we buy him. How much money we got in the bank? 25 mil. They're probably not going to give me any more money, are they? Something about him I just don't like the look of. What, Marcus Leonardo? What is it? Because you know these players that you see? I reckon when he's 25, he's going to be at Manchester City and he's going to be brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see these players like... Now, I didn't think this guy looked any good when he was younger. Now he's at Arsenal. Where is he? Now he's at Arsenal. I'm like, oh yeah, he's going to be really good. He got... yeah, and he scored goals last year, Leonardo. 29 in 69, look. 30 goals and 59 last year. I haven't ever played Tennis Manager. No, Flixify. I got asked to play it once. But no, I never did play it. I don't really know much about tennis, which probably doesn't help. Dan celebrating the Rams winning the Super Bowl with his clap. I guess because he's 20, but dribbling and technique being 12. Yeah, probably. Yeah, if we get a decent bid for like Cabral or basically for Cabral. You're wanted. Shall I offer him out? Let's get... What's his value? See if we can get 1.5 for him. Hit me up, but have you considered Roberto Firmino? I have considered him. Liverpool want 100 mil for him. Which is not going to happen. Take Angelo off the loan list. Oh, did we loan list him, did we? That'll be why he's getting bids. Yep. Definitely should do that. Good shout. Should I sell this guy? Like, he's upset that he's not playing. He's a very good backup, but also, did I make him a backup? Okay, he's star player. You're going to have to accept being that, otherwise you're going to be upset. Blobby Fish Firmino clear. I'm the only non-sub talking. Come on, non-subs. We have rights too. Flixify makes a good point. He might not go as just joined. Star player never played a game. Yep. Why is he unhappy? What's wrong with him? This guy's never played. The rest of the team is basically disposable. Mateus Cunha could go as well. It's unfortunate for him because he was definitely the smart move for 12 million. And then Paqueta became available, didn't he? And then now he's nowhere near it. Like, we're not going to start him over Paqueta. And now we're not even playing the cam position anyway. So it's kind of like... No. Your asking price is fine, mate. Don't moan at me about your asking price when the team that is interested has just bid it. Literally on the same... 3 minutes later. 3 minutes later. I'm still here just playing my save. All good. We don't mind a lurker, right? So just accept that and ignore you talking about that because you're wrong. Can you sort him out? Good. Up the non-subs. You're playing Stardew. Nice. Nice. Steak. Chat, can we all get a round of... can we make Kat play her Pokemon game that I bought her, please? Because she keeps not playing it. Because she finds it... I think she finds it a chore rather than actually fun. So I bought her a Game Boy and she just won't play it. So I feel like we should all tell her to play it. Because I think she'll listen to you. Forza the lurkers. Up the lurkers. We love the lurkers. Dardai's going to go to Karlsruhe. Come on, Kat. Play your Game Boy. Exactly. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. I need an opinion. You're about 20 years too late. Not me. Kat never played it, you see. Being an adult is a chore. Play the game. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. She'll play if you sing the theme song repeatedly until she goes on the Game Boy. Yeah, no. I've tried that. I played that. I tried that. Dantos, thank you for the follow, buddy. That's funny. She also doesn't like the music. Because I was like, you got to play the music for nostalgia reasons. But it's not really nostalgia for her, is it? Yeah, you can post a link though. Go for it, right? You can post a link. No worries. How can you catch them all if you're not even playing the game? Exactly. Why are we getting so many bids for Calvin? Right, we're going to get 1.5 million for Arau. About 700k for Fred. You're going on loan. The wage budget's fine. We've got a bit of money now. The squad's been trimmed. We haven't sold anyone with any sort of value though, have we? That's the only thing. Danilo's wanted as well for a loan. Anyone else wanted? Calvin's the only one wanted. We haven't really got much interest in our players either, though. When did I promise him to play youth players in the first team defence? I definitely didn't make that promise to Alex Tellez. What do you mean? And I don't think I'm doing it. Is he happy with it? Yeah. Apparently he's pleased with the performances the club's youth players have made in the first team. So I don't remember when I said that, but it's happening. The undercover steward, Pav, is it that one or not? Gabriel Menino, first mention here. Nope. No. I say play Renan over him. You probably mentioned it when someone got sold. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, I have seen that. The one who walks on the pitch. Why does he let the player walk past him and then carry on? What is he thinking? Literally, what is he thinking? Oh, by the way, chat, shout out the people who replied to this with me. Shout out these people. Because it made me... I was like, looking, I was like, oh, no one's tagged me. That's sad. And then quite a few people did. So shout out those people. Because I was like... bit sad for a little bit, but thank you, because someone just did it now is why I mention it. But that was nice. Thank you to those people. Paqueta's got himself a 3-day tight groin. Right, we've got a game coming up here. I still don't know who we sell. Do we try? I don't think... Yeah, I saw Jack just tagged himself, which is fair, to be honest. You got to believe in yourself, haven't you? Ooh, we've got a row leaving them for 1.5 million. We needed Lucas Paqueta, apparently. That video is really funny, isn't it? Oh, no. That's annoying. Gabriel's got a virus right before the game, which means Zagadal's going to have to start. For flip's sake. If you don't rate yourself, who will? Exactly. Yeah, the ego. I probably will. I can't promise that I'll get to the end, but I'm going to try and at least get to the halftime entertainment. That's kind of my aim. Liability Liam, thank you for the follow. And Leighton, thank you for the follow. Welcome both. I hope you're good, both well and good. Oh, 1 second. Oh, Kat's done the Wordle. Oh no, that was yesterday's. Don't worry about it, chat. I was going to say, she never does it before me. She waits for me to do it. Oh, Real Madrid made a Lucas Moura bid. 30 million. She waits for me to do it. And then she'll text me like, do I know this word? Yes. Trying to get clues out of me. It's definitely all about the half-term shows, especially this year. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. It looks like it's going to be really good. This year I'm actually going to watch. I'm going to a watch party with friends. That sounds cool. Wordle in 4 today. Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Ram on to Schalke then. I guess we're doing this. We're loaning out everyone. Go and it's best for your development. Go and play. Go and play football. All of our backup players that aren't playing football, go and play for other teams then. You scared of the Rams losing? Yeah. You don't like Wordle? Did anybody else lose their streak because when it changed to New York Times? You're going to go to Asda, Tesco after this to buy food and stuff for the game tonight. That sounds good, Keeney. People need to keep the Wordles to themselves though, right? They do. They do. James took 52 minutes today. What, for the Wordle? You still have your streak. I lost it when it was light. Really? That's definitely why I lost my streak. I mean, not mean like you got... Like, I lost all my stats, I think. But I don't know if that just sometimes happens when it refreshes or something. Oh, when the word was light, I see. Then got it back. Liam did then got it back, did he? I see. I see. All right, we've got a game coming up. We are playing RB Leipzig away from home, which is a bit of a banana skin. We've got Paqueta out. We've got Gabriel out. So some of these backup players are going to have to play, which, I mean, it's what they wanted. Antonio, I mean, I say they're going to play. They're not really going to play, are they? We are going to play that, though, I think. The team is pretty much picking itself at this stage. Let's put Fred on the bench. A farewell performance for Fred, maybe. Like, I wouldn't do something and then go in my best Michael McIntyre voice. I must share this. People want to know. Exactly. You're Australian and can't stay up to watch Gridiron. What time will it be on for you then if you're staying up? Will it not be on at like tomorrow, like during the day? But yeah, fair enough. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it, do you? Right, I'm waiting for the damn 365, which he says he's doing for this match. Chat, if you want to go in 10 a.m. there's something like that, right? I guess it depends whereabouts in Australia you are, but it's really be during the day. Brad, thank you for the follow before as well. I appreciate you. 10 a.m. Okay. Would it not be the American time, but day after, or roughly? Yeah, something like that. I think Dan's doing a Dan 365. There's going to be a prediction chat in the chat in a second. If you want to use your channel points to do some prediction, go for it. The question is, will Hertha get over 3.5 yellow cards? Yes, dirty team, or no, stay within the rules. Go. You have 1 minute to put some channel points on there. You can use those channel points for an array of different things, like renaming a regen being the main one. What else is on there? I can't remember. Maybe you need to update these, actually. You can choose an emote to unlock. You can get a gifted sub if you do get 40k. You can have a look at a baby photo for 50k. I think I know where that still is. I don't know. You got 98k. Nice. Put it on yes, because you would probably win. Cookie Monster, thank you for the follow, buddy. Right. I'm waiting for a new gen. Yeah, fair enough. At City, though, right? Because you don't have one here. Want to drop the regen rename by 10k, please? No. Right, here we go. They've given us a lot of credit, apparently. I'm going to pump them up for this game. I'm a bit worried. It's away from home. We usually don't do great away from home, so here we go. Are you sure you don't want to redeem changing the background lights? They're changing. I've got them on. Look, they're changing on their own today. Look at this. 2021 over here. No, that's not right. 2022 over here. Can you put get stuck in on? I'm not changing anything because that would be... We've had 1 yellow in 2 minutes. Vinicius is booked. If you're a believer, it's a good start for you. 2 minutes and he's straight in for a big tackle and getting a yellow. Here come Leipzig. This is where you see them get hacked down and us get a yellow, isn't it? AJ, thank you for the follow. Danny Olmo's in here. Good save, Neto. I don't know why he managed to cut through us so easily there, but Neto made the save at least. Arthur's going to take... Who's this Arthur? Is he... He sounds Brazilian. Maybe we need to check him. What if there's a red? That'll be up to the Dan 365, wouldn't it? And what he pays out on. I guess whether it'll be 2 yellows or whether it'll be a straight red. Straight red, I don't know. Does it count as 1 yellow? Neutral, but 2 yellows to a red count as 2 red cards. With 2 yellows regardless. There you go. Dan 365 has spoken. Buying a 3-0 up, by the way, inside half an hour. So I think they might be getting their points today. Good work, Dan. There we go. Common Dan dub. It's good to ask these questions, though. Get them out there before we have to talk about it. Before Dan gets put under pressure. 2 yellows equals a red, regardless of whether it's a straight red or not. We've picked up the ball in the midfield here. We are still on 1 yellow card, everybody. I know nobody cares about the result now because you're all worrying about the prediction. Here's Carlos Vinicius heading off the bar. It's a big header. Annoyingly, it's gone for a goal kick, though. Half time. 2 yellows. Sorry, I missed one. Bremer picked up a yellow. It's 2. Well, no, Ollie, I'm not blind. We're on a highlight, all right? That was all. I just didn't look at it when it was on there. So relax. Yeah, 0-0's actually fine away at Leipzig. I don't mind this too much. I'm going to say I'm not happy at halftime. Are you blind? Yeah. Christ. Let's have a look at our stats here. How are we doing? We've got a corner. It's on the bottom. Yeah, but I wasn't looking at the bottom. Are you blind? 4. It's done. We've had 2 in quick succession. Start of the second half. It's done. Antonio and Bruno in the midfield, both being booked. Getting us our 4th yellow card. And the believers are going to be taking home their channel points tonight. Happy. Why is nothing happening here? Can we have things to happen, please? Evan Nilsson's on. It's been paid out already. The Clates point comeback takes a leap. It does. You've got a long way to go still, though. Let's bring on... I can't. He's not on the bench, is he? I wanted to bring on Paqueta, but he doesn't exist. I'll just do that then, I guess. Is a draw the worst result here? Definitely not. Oh, there's a highlight. Bruno on. Yeah, we could do Roman Playmaker. I'm going to... Don't think we're playing terribly here. We're getting a bit tired. But here's Zagadou out to Tellez. Tellez just needs to do something here, like produce a random assist like he does sometimes. Instead, he's going to be tackled. Oh, no. Oh, no. Instead of Metz. Yeah. Win that back? No, he's been beaten in the air. Andre Silva's in. Andre Silva's going to miss. Lucky. Lucky there. Okay, I was going to change, but I can't change. We've got a highlight. Zagadou, we're going back and forth to the goalkeeper here. Big long ball forward. We have to win this header, which we're not going to because Tosin's there. We're never winning a header against him. He's the absolute big dog, isn't he? You don't win headers against him. Olmo's in behind again. We're riding our luck a bit here. I see a Leipzig win coming in here. Oh, he's missed it. Right, I'm going to change that. I'll try that change, you know. We haven't used a roaming playmaker for a long time, have we? Yeah, they've got big Tosin. Oh, you want to do... Thing is, it's Antonio. You want to try and... Should we try Antonio with it? I kind of want to change somebody in that midfield as well. It's me. It's me. Hello, Liam. Should we do Cabral through the middle? Might as well try it. Danilo for Brew. We could do like that, I suppose. Let's do that. We've had only 2 shots on target in this game. Bayern have won 5-0. We have a late highlight. It's Ramos who looked offside. He was offside. That was the highlight. He was miles off. No, there's a highlight to them. What is happening there? Get it. Arthur's on it. Well, I don't know what happened there. We might be able to win it. There's 3-on-2. It's a good ball into Evan Nilsson. He's got support. He's open on the far post. Find him. Straight to the keeper. Why didn't you pass earlier? How high pitched have you made me go? Do you know what? I'm happy with that. Good draw. After everything, all things considered, good draw that. We take it. We move on. Happy days. We did have a chance to win it, didn't we? Sounded like Almo. I did a bit, didn't I? Hereford legend. Who's Hereford legend? Quite nice, actually. Who are we talking about? Who's a Hereford legend? Oh, Galassi. Yeah, I didn't actually say it. You guys said it. He's Hereford legend, though. Bayern won 6-0. Yeah, they did. They did have... Who do they have? Heidenheim at home. Yeah. Also down to 10 men. Did Dortmund win? They did. They've caught us up a little bit there, those two teams. But we keep our lead at the top. Away games against Leipzig. Do you know what? I'm all right with the draw there. I'm okay with it. Who won 6-1 there? Freiburg. Jesus. Antonio's going to be out now, banned. We've got 7 days until we play Bielefeld at home. And then it's Bayern. We might lose our top spot there. We have got them there. Away. That's quite a scary game, isn't it? I missed the Hereford save. Me too, I guess. But like, new save here, aren't we? This one's still good. Sorry, what? What happened to Paderborn? What happened to Paderborn? I don't want worms. I don't want worms. What happened to Paderborn? They asked me if I wanted to pick. I picked Paderborn, and now we've been offered worms. Why would I choose worms? Worms are semi-professional. We're going to have to take Kaiserslautern, but they're in the 3rd division. What's the point? The Duisburg 3rd division. Yep, they're nearly bottom of it. Mannheim. What happened to Paderborn? I'm not choosing worms. Went really Herefordian there. Yeah, I did. Because of worms. Worms because funny. No! Get the K-sluts up. Well, I think we have to go for Kaiserslautern, aren't we? You're going so Herefordshire when you say worms. I don't want worms! Lenny! He's had his worms treatment already, actually. He's all good. Wait for democracy. No! Because it's not democracy, is it? It's not democracy. Do we choose worms? With no capitalisation. Thank you to the one person who said no. I'm voting no. 3 people. Well, me and 2 others. Worms for the wormers. Bit this country worms. It is, isn't it? Herefordian worms. The people voting no hate fun. Oh, I've clicked on Pav and for some reason that didn't play I just showed me your name there. If I wanted to pick, I picked Paderborn, and now we've been offered Worms. Offered Worms. 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 Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We've got to do this, I think. What can we get rid of on here?
And I said, hey, what a
He never
wonderful
plays
kind
anymore.
of day.
Oh, there's
if you
nothing
can
on that
learn
one.
to work and play and get along with each other.
Bit sound. Do you reckon you want it to be the bit sound? Hang on a minute. And now we've been offered Worms. 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 That has definitely got to be a bit sound, doesn't it? Sometimes you just strike gold with these sounds. You do. You do. And now we've been offered Worms.
Ainsley Matalan Niels.
Stop it. Not another worm. And now we've been offered Worms. Hang on. Should we do live admin? I know you guys love live admin. Stream elements. What should we make it? That sound there, what should we make it? I don't even know how to actually save that sound. This is quite hard. The eyes have it. I'm not choosing Worms. And now we've been offered Worms. Imagine if sub sounds were still a thing, yeah. Ever heard of a diet of worms? No. You are. There was a vote. I don't want worms. And now we've been offered Worms. I would like to choose Kaiserslautern. It's like when. It is like when, isn't it? These things just happen, don't they? I don't actually know where that's saved. Where does the Go XLR save these sounds is the question here. If we do some live admin, where does it save the sounds? Go XLR. They're not the sounds. Can I find out by going on it where it saves them? And now we've been offered Worms. Oh, yeah, I can. Just doing admin chat. Don't worry. Sort by... Can I sort by the date they were done? Date created. What's the date today? Oh, no, that doesn't help. Oh, my Lord. There's a lot of recordings here. Date created, though. Is that it? No, that's 2021. Is that it? And now we've been offered Worms. I found it, chat. I found it. Right. We're going to call that Worms, and we can make this a sound. What should I make it a sound for? Oh Lord. Oh, it's being used. Can I copy it?
Okay.
Right, I've got it. I've got it. What should I make it a sound for? Like bits or what? 2021 was so last year. What should I make it? 1 second you're having fun, then all of a sudden... And now we've been offered Worms! What are we doing with Cat tomorrow? A joint Game Boy session. Yeah, that's it. Donation, surely? Because we can go and change that now on follows, bits, raids, donos. I can't remember what the bits ones were. That's a raid, not that one. Live admin. What sounds on the... Oh, tell you what. We're uploading a sound. And now we've been offered Worms. It's so stupid. I think, I don't know which ones. There's some like things that change it, but I think if there are bits now, it should do this sound. And now we've been offered Worms. It should work. It should work at some point. So next time that happens, we'll be able to see. Even if I think there's I don't know what the minimum is, but there you go. You can't do all this and then not choose Worms. Chat, do I actually have to choose Worms now? They're the worst team there by far. It makes it completely pointless. I think it's as long as it's not 99, yeah. As long, like, they're the worst team by far. No player, we're never going to be able to send a player on loan to Worms. Why have they got... Oh, they are rivals with Mainz, though. Semi-pro to Bundesliga Worms project. Yep. Worms. They're the ones... They're way lower than everybody else. There's a shop in Hertha called Wiggly Wigglies. Is there? I want to go Worms. And now we've been offered Worms. Spin-off save. Just tempted to start a Worms save now, for Christ's sake. Worms was a great game. Pick them. You have indicated that your preference would be Worms. Not up the Worms. You know how, like, Alcott calls, like... calls his viewers slugs. You're all worms. You're all worms, is what you are. For Christ's sake, why have I started a partnership with Worms? And now we've been offered Worms. Affiliate in the mud, and who likes mud? Worms. For Christ's sake. Brazilian Worms. I'm so upset that this... Why do these things happen? That's actually not a bad offer for Calvin now. Ridiculous. You're a moist worm, yeah. Wormatia Worms. Is next year's Hertha save just Worms? And the aim of the save is to become an affiliate club of Hertha. I hope Worms' nickname is The Mud. I think it's probably Worms, isn't it? Follow Worms on Twitter, in my opinion. Fine. And now we've been offered Worms. Worms will crawl up the leagues. Yep. Angelo just got a new wage, which is upsetting. Because he played 25 games. He's on 43k, which is quite a lot. Brenner's playing for the under-19s. He scored a hat-trick, to be fair to him. Nobody expected the word worms. All worms, aren't we? Right. I'm making that a thing. All right, you little worms. You have way more followers than worms. Yeah, wow. They're about to get a load more, aren't they? Because we're all worms, aren't we? I'm tweeting it. All worms, aren't we? Get the message out there. Get the message out there. New emote. We might need one. It should be the worms, shouldn't it? Someone just said worms are spineless too. It works. It works on so many levels. Should we just end this save and start a worm save? Is this what we're doing? And now we've been offered worms. That's so good. Ollie, you're a genius. Worms are spineless. Worms the spineless. Yes, do a worm save. A worm save is happening. Should I just do a random worm save for YouTube and be like, everyone be like, why? You need to go and retweet my tweet so it doesn't look mental. Or is this worms? Is that today's Wordle? I think we are starting, chat. And all worms, aren't we? Train on Twitter, please. I'd like an all worms, aren't we train. What does it translate to? Thank you. Thank you, Google. That's translated. Can't do it on YouTube. No one understands the law. I think that makes it funnier. Can you do I don't think we've got chants enabled on our in our Twitch chat. Because on some Twitch chats you can do /chant and it starts one. I don't think we've got it. That's the translation in worms. Yeah. All worms, aren't we? I need let's start a train, please. Thank you. Marius is in, Nicky's in. Morgan's in. We need a worms emote. We do, don't we? Should we do live admin? Does anyone mind if I do some live admin to get a worms emote? Worms Armageddon. What are we doing for this worm? It's got to be one of the worms off Worms the game, right? Worms game worm. We love live admin, don't we? Like, does it need to be this guy? How can I make this guy more like I've searched for Worms game worm, by the way. Shall I make this guy an emote? Why are we talking about Worms planning to manage Burnley? Actually, Sean Dyche eats worms as well, doesn't he? That's true. Like, shall I make that an emote? Plus the club badge. Or I could do that with like all worms, aren't we? Give him a worm scarf. All right, let's do that as well. Let me do this then. Put him in a football shirt is genius. I need to go find the Worms F. What are they called? Worms FC. They're not called that. They're called Wormatia Worms. Oh, I could put all worms, aren't we, tattooed on his forehead. Live emote making. They wear green. Green football scarf. Right. We're making an emote, chat. You're going to love it. Resize that. Let's make this the right size. Right, where's my worm gone? And now we've been offered worms. Honestly. Why do these streams, honestly, every time. I feel awful. I wasn't following you on Twitter, but I am now, and I've replied to my mate. Thank you, Dex. See, you've made up. It's fine. You've made amends. You've made amends. Right, there's the worm. Because we could put like a little scarf on him, or I could put like all worms, aren't we? Wormy, wormy worms. We could put like a little... Don't really know how to put a scarf around him. Nearly as good as Jack's German. I didn't see Jack's German the other day. Is it good? I'll just draw a scarf on, shall I? Where's the worms? What's the badge like? It's got a dragon. Hang on a minute. Why does Worms FC not have a worm on their badge? That's mental to me. Look. Why do they have... Oh, actually, I did see it on Twitter, actually, yeah. Consider signing up to Twitter just to reply all worms, aren't we? They've got a dragon on their badge. It should be way more like this. Mustard worms, whoever they are. What's that all about? Ridiculous. Worms in the night. Worm outfit instead of a crab. Christ's sake. We're all worms here, aren't we? Right, this is the emote so far, by the way. I'm trying to work out how to make him a worm, like... I don't know how to make this, like... I guess we use the correct colour. We'll use this colour. I don't know how to make him a scarf that's actually going to look good for an emote. Like... Is that good enough? Does that look good enough? Does that look like a scarf? I'm not sure it does. Because we could have a background and then it says something like, all worms, aren't we? Does that do the job? Where does a worm wear its scarf? Why is that? Why is there an animated worm emote anyway? Green harness. It does look a bit like a harness, doesn't it? Looks like a pie symbol. It does, doesn't it? Does he wear it at the top of it? Yeah, exactly. Where does he wear it? But I reckon this would do the job anyway, wouldn't it? This worm. Let's make him a little bit, let's make him stand out a little bit more, shall we? Right, I reckon that'll work. I went to the bathroom. You didn't miss anything. That's ridiculous but funny. I think it does its job, doesn't it? I came back and saw the tweet. Yeah. Worm. You had to be there. Yeah, I'm not sure how you really describe this without that. Let me... Right. The emote should be there very, very soon. It shouldn't take long. All worms, aren't we? Create a dashboard. Imagine wearing this on a showdown. They didn't get the... There. They didn't understand the crab. Imagine trying to explain that one. Outrageous. We've not played FM for the past 40 minutes because we've been making a worm emote. And I wouldn't change it. What do you want the emote to be? Is it all worms, aren't we? Or just Clate's worm? Just Clate's worm? Right. Refresh. Refresh. If you refresh now, the emote should be there very soon. Also, look what I've just seen pop up on the screen. As if this stream couldn't get any more ridiculous. I've just seen Inter have made a £6 million bid for Danny Carvajalapino. Oh God, honestly, this is the best chat on Twitch. This is just pure memes. It makes no sense at all, does it? Like, imagine. It's there. Right, we need some worm spam. The worm emote exists. Oh, we've actually got a bid for John. Shall I let John leave? He wants to leave. We could sell, like, John's quite a good backup, but he's a bit upset. Oh, wall of worms for the raid. Yeah, whoever we raid today, we need to go in hard with lots of worms. There's just a random van in the middle of Dan's worms there, look. How many replies we had for all worms, aren't we? All worms, aren't we? Someone booed the worms. I can't believe that. That's funny. That is funny. What should I do with John here? Shall I accept this or reject this? I kind of think I reject it. Oh, no, Ollie, you had it before. You thought you had it. I could see it when you did it anyway. Oh, God.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God.
Andrick99 resubscribed X14. Clates worm, 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 clates worm.
And now we've been offered worms. You now have to learn to do the worm. Once, actually, there's a video of me at uni. We did, so part of like the teaching specialism PE, we did a gymnastics routine. And I just did the worm during it for the first time I've ever done the worm. Which, where's this going? I'd never done the worm before and I absolutely nailed it. And I've never done it since. I don't know if I'd be able to do it these days. We need this video, whatever you're about to say. Well, I'll have to see if I can. I think it was on Facebook. I might be able to find it. Demo. There's not enough room. But yeah, you're quite right. Where's this story gonna go? Oh, is that the Jack's German, by the way? I will listen to this.
It's really right after the deadline. Oh.
Julian Brandt! Yeah! Goal! He means tour. It's quite good though, yeah. Get the video on Discord. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah! Are you going to offer me 5 mil for him? If not, it's a no. No. Another bid for them. Oh my word. We've sold everyone, haven't we? We've sold everyone. The asking price wasn't quite enough. Fine. 1.7. Whatever. Worm in that outfit when you win the showdown. Imagine. He's worth like 50p. Because I don't really want to sell him. And I would happily sell him if we got 5 mil for him. But I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. That's funny. Clates worm. Love it. I need to find a way to... I need to put that on the stream deck so I can just press a button and do loads of worms. I think. Sampdoria have offered you a contract. Do I sign this guy for free? I think we do. I think we try to anyway. Because he's going to be quite good. And it will definitely make money on him. So let's do that. All meme pun names worm game. Pink kits with those horizontal lines. Yeah, it could work. Also hilarious. Yep. Because he's a striker and you bloody love signing them. And then loaning them out. So he thinks he's not good enough now. See, that's different. You're moaning about not playing, but now you're moaning that you don't think you're good enough to play. Like, what would you like me to do about it? Let's see if Tellez can sort it out first of all. Rebranding Worms for an FM save and kit, etc. is going to happen. This is usually how these things start, isn't it? Warmly Rovers, potentially an up team. Could work. Could work. Up with the actual Worms. I think we should do it with these Worms. I think my time has come to an end. Okay. If a reasonable bid comes in. If they offer 8.5. Why do they always offer, like, argue with the smallest amounts? If someone offers 8 mil, you can go, mate. Whatever. I don't think they will either, but there we go. Oh, there's actually people after him. Oh, God. They've off. That's not 8 mil. What did I sign him for? 4.6. You slipped into full Hertha, though. That's why it was so good. Yeah, I think that is actually why. Just because of the accent that came out with this. And now we've been offered Worms. I sound like my nan, is how I sound in that. All Worms, aren't we? I think my time is up. Okay, off you go, mate. Don't slam the door. Exactly. You happy for you to leave, mate. Off you crack. Off you crack? I don't think that's a saying, is it? Another bid for Danny Carver Jalapeno. You thought of Ian Holloway. Yeah, similar vibe. What have you got? A cold. Send you home. That's fine. We've got Bielefeld in 3 days. Yeah, Deck, if you go to Worms in your Pentagon Challenge, that is quite an outrageous choice, isn't it? And now we've been offered Worms. Again, that's going to be so confusing for anybody that didn't watch this stream. Looking on Twitter and I've just tweeted all Worms, aren't we? Worms. I want to know... I now want to hear Jared Bowen saying Worms. Yep. I think that's what everybody wants. Diego Carlos would be a good centre-back for us, wouldn't he? Gerson. We still haven't quite got this 12 million to get him, have we? Jared Bowen is the best player in the Premier League on par with Declan Rice. I love Jared Bowen. Did you know he's from Hereford? Flood the next YouTube video's comments with all Worms, aren't we? Yeah, any comment on YouTube that says all Worms, aren't we? I will reply to saying all Worms, aren't we? That's a promise. For now and forever. Maybe not forever. Oh. Am I selling John? Am I selling John? Guess I am. I said I would if we got bid 1.7, didn't I? Does he play FM, does he, Deck? Get him to play. Hereford Legends, isn't we? I bet he's all Worms. He still hasn't got his 9. He still hasn't had another one since we looked at this last time, is he? When is next Plymouth? That'll be it. Tomorrow, probably. I need to make it today, so either tomorrow or the next day, but yeah, soon. I've finished the season. I just need to make the video now and edit it. Worms. I've got so many random tabs open now as well. I'm doing live admin. All Worms, aren't we? Right. Andres Pereira has actually ended up at Atletico. Quite a lot of money. Quite a recovery from him. He played 50 games this year. He's been really good, actually. Just need Cat to walk into the Clates worm noise, yeah. Subtly say Worms in it. Shall I see, chat? Shall I see? And you have to watch out for it. In the next Plymouth video, I'm going to see if I can slip Worms, the word Worms, into it. All right? I'm going to see if I can worm in the word worm. See if it can worm its way in. That's the plan. Who knows the ego? Who knows? You'll find out at the end of the month. Won't you? I am not privy to that information. Cunha's absent from training. Get out of my club. Get out of my club. You can say it in the accent too. Would fit Plymouth. It would, yeah. Wants to talk about current asking price. What do you think the asking price should be? Right. You've called this meeting. Mateus Cunha, you've called this meeting because you are unhappy that I offered you out for £20 million. And your argument is I should offer you out for 19.75. That's the argument. Because get 15. Oh, he's already dropped it anyway. Every little helps. What a ridiculous interaction that was. Gabriel's back. Marcio Gleison, who he actually came through our youth intake. A Brazilian that came through our youth intake, look. Who's not terrible. He's not amazing. He's not going to be great, but he's actually not terrible, is he? Ant and Deck. Now tell him you only think he's worth. Yeah, exactly. It's another Ant and Deck moment, isn't it? Hello, Tom. How are you? Are you a worm? And now we've been offered worms. I can't believe that this actually exists as a thing anyway. Look at it. Hertha Brazil 2. Hertha Bahia. Hereford. Malvern. Worms. List him an offer. You want Leonardo, we'll pay for it. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do that then. Let's just do offer out unspecified transfer list. See what happens. Hereford, Malvern, Worms. Right, we've got a game against Bielefeld as well. Let's go and do this. Yeah, I'm right, I think. I'm losing my voice, I think, but otherwise good. What's happening here? Why are they all in international duty? What do you mean? Why are Brazil playing a match now? Oh my God, if Brazil have them... Brazil under 23s are playing and now half my team's playing for them. Surely the league can let me... You can't have this. Olympics? Nah, it's just January internationals, I think. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 players. 5 players out of my squad playing for Brazil under 23s. And the league's like, yeah, crack on, mate. That's fine. What do you mean? For Christ's sake. What? I can't play Tellez as a right wing back. Who's going to play right wing back? What? Who's going to play right wing back? We haven't got one. Let me just see if the team can get picked from any of those. Mamet Demir. Internationals, and then they offered Worms. Mamet Demir is genuinely going to have to start right wing back for us. He's 5'5". The universe is a bitch. Might need to get an emergency loan from Worms. Literally, though, he is the... Look, Conor Garrett's made the bench. Mateus Chalka has made the bench. I'd rather put Kakota Dye on the bench, though, to be honest. Rather than you. And also... Francinho, get on that bench, my friend. Tormena, right wing back. Can he play there? Oh, I can play right back. Tormena, right wing back probably is the play, isn't it? He's not very agile there, though. His technicals aren't great. I could move him down to just a right back. He's half a star. Surely like Bruno could do it or something. Bruno's half a star there as well. Can't Ryan's Nugent play right wing back? Renato Mora, where are you? Is he old enough now? I can't actually see him. Did he make the bench? Where is he? I've put all the squads on there, haven't I? Oh, he's there. He kind of can, yeah. Maybe he's the play. Let me put you on the bench. He was there down the middle one. This is so dumb, isn't it? It's actually not a terrible idea. Isn't the Danish lad a right wing back? I think he's a left back. Oh no, where is the Danish lad? Oh yeah. on a minute. Why does he not get the nod? Surely you're the best option there. Surely him. Renato Mora is our hot prospect. I will put him on the bench for sure. But why didn't the Danish lad get the call up there, though? 12 days ago, Scooter started a worm save. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's so funny. That's so good. Oh, the universe is mental, isn't it? Question then, chat. Shall I go with Randolph or should I go with Mora? Randolph is way... I think Randolph should be the safe way to go, shouldn't it? Thought that was common knowledge. I had no idea. I think Randolph's the play, isn't he? All worms, aren't we? What's the rest of this team looking like then? The rest of the team is actually okay. All things considered. The bench is a bit mad. The rest of the team is okay, though. As a Dane, go for Randolph. I think we should, shouldn't we? All worms, aren't we? Right. I have no idea if we're going to win this game. Bielefeld are third in the league, I think, as well. Or at least they were, weren't they? You've got a number. Ollie, what number would you like? Ollie, what number would you like? And Rai, if you're here, what number would you like? Kokota, I don't know if you're here. What number would you like? Ollie wants 71. I can't. You can have up to 40. I swear we've done this before. 37, I'll give you a clue, is Igor Killman's number. You haven't really got much choice here. You got up to 40. 31? Okay. Let's leave 37 free. Let's do that. You'll never worm alone. Sorry, right. Already done it. You can get a new number when we do proper numbers. Don't worry. Just for you, I mean, just for this game. 71 is generally your favourite number. Nice. Look at that. We've got a team that has Frenchinho Jr., Kokota Dai, and Renato Mora on the bench. Hello, Scoop. All worms, aren't we? We've made an emote for you already. Here we go. We've had fun on this stream, don't we? We have fun. After like so many serious conversations we had today as well, to then the absolute shambles that the second half of the stream was. We've scored. I think there's an offside in there. I think it might have been the player he hit with the ball. The ref's going to check it. We might be 1-0 up. If we score here, I want so many worms in the chat. Disallowed. Don't worry about it. Save your worms. Save them. Save them. It was going in this as well, I think. He's hit his own man. Oh. And we've got half our team away at the under-23s for Brazil now as well. Tom told me to get in here, so I just got up. Nice. Evan Elson scores. It's going to be another offside goal, I think. This one did look offside. We're checking it, though. All worms, aren't we? Disallowed again. We've had 2 disallowed goals already in this game. Good stuff. And a yellow card. And I don't want to see their stats. I want to see ours. Here we go. Randolph on his debut. Into Bruno. Bloody hell. I know. Right, we've lost the ball there. There's that 6'4" striker they've got who's top goal scorer in the league, I think. Ash on the lap watching some footy and Clates. Lovely stuff. All worms, aren't we? Tellez, that's terrible, mate. What are you doing? You ran straight into him. Hopefully they go long here and give us the ball. They don't. Tellez wants it. He's not going to get it. There's an overlap. FM streamer and friend of the Simon Randolph. I don't think it's him. But he is now an FM streamer, so they've scored. This is what I mean. Rotation doesn't work either. Cheese redeemed gift a sub. Chi, who would you like me to gift a sub to? Is it for you or is it for a rando? To Scoot, of course. Right, done. Done. How can I do it from this page? Can I do it from this page? You save that, probably. Can I do it from this page? I'm struggling to do it, but I will do it in a second. Tellez down the left-hand side. Vinicius. Oh, we still don't score. Is he already subbed? Is he already subbed? Oh, then if he is, should I do a random cheer or should I save it? What would you like? I can refund it if you like. Is that why he's already... Yeah, maybe he's already got one. For context. And now we've been offered worms. Yeah. That's where the worms thing came from. Chi, what do you want me to do that? Do you want me to... I can refund it or gift it to the community sort of thing. I don't mind. All right, cleared that. Can we go up the other end of the score here? I don't want to lose to these little worms. That's he's at the post. Everyone else has got it. He's going to take forever and be offside. Of course he is. That's always the way to go. Lemon, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. That always happens, doesn't it? All right, we are actually losing as we head towards half time here. Here we go. Bruno on the end of that. Yes. Goes down. No. Goes all the way back to our centre-back here, Bremer. Great. Ramos. Randolph. That ridiculous, isn't it? I don't know why I sound so Hereford as well. Bruno. Evan Nilsson has to be. It's in. It's going to be another offside goal, isn't it? A third of the game. No chance. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Someone's just shouted at me on YouTube, by the way. We've scored. We're all worms, aren't we? It is Bruno Guimaraes as well. You know the striker video that I did where I literally said in the intro, I'm not including players like Haaland. They left me a comment saying, no Haaland, this is so wrong. Honestly, YouTube comments are worse than Twitter. Right, we're back at level terms at half-time. Evan Nilsson header. Good. YouTube comments are a bunch of worms. No, actually, no, they're not. They're not worms. There's also no Mbappe. I know. Lewandowski, etc. Right, encourage. Can we go and win this game second half? Bielefeld are good, but we are the home team. Even without half our team, because they're all in Brazil. Jota bench, by the way. Is he actually? Oh, my God. He's just scored against his old team. We're actually going to lose this here as well. Is Jota actually benched? For Christ's sake. Someone's anti-worms in the replies. Really? How can you be anti-worms? I'm not having that. Ridiculous. We're actually losing to Bielefeld now, and I'm annoyed. Because half our players are in Brazil. Why did the league not postpone this? Why is that allowed to happen? What is he, a snail? Yeah. Are the players that aren't Brazilian part Brazilian like Zagadou? No. Zagadou is just Dan Axel Zagadou, but we renamed him Zagadou. Is it harsh for Luis Diaz to be dropped? I don't think he's been dropped. I think it's more Salah's back, etc. Mane is back. And I don't think he was like outrageously good. I think he's really good, but I don't think he was like has to stay in the team now sort of thing. I think we're going to lose this. And I've not made subs because our substitute bench is a bit of a joke, to be honest. Go on, Zagadou. He's a winger. He's a winger. Do we just get out of here with a draw, please? This seems a bit harsh to lose this because of silly rules. Cabral's offside, I think. It's another... If this is a third disallowed goal, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, we just have a lot of good attacking players, I think, is the issue there, isn't it? I think there's going to be a third disallowed goal. Be lovely if he's on. He's off. He's off. Worms. We've had 3 disallowed goals. Half our players are in Brazil. I can't help but feel like we're a bit unlucky here. Like, it's a bit annoying, really. Who am I going to bring on? No one. Not bringing any of them on, am I? Is anyone? Are they playing poorly? We could give Cunha just one random run up front. Lose a CB? Do you reckon? We'll push people forward. I suppose we could have done like. Do you know what? I'm not. Whenever I do this, it never works though. I suppose what we could do is we could do this look and do you in there now and do like. Do you know what? Kokota's going to make the difference. Let's gamble. There's actually a highlight on the go now as well. We're going to bring Kokota Die on as the cam. I was going to put Paqueta in there. Then I thought, do you know what? No. We're going to give Cunha a chance up front. We're going to bring on a youngster to be a hero. Go on, die. Evan Ilson. This is before he's come on, but it'd be a nice time to score for us anyway. Cunha off the bench. Oh, the header was so weak. It was so weak. Head it properly. Four minutes added on. Randolph's dropped to 6.2, by the way. He baby headed it. How annoying is that? How many players was it? 6 players. This has actually cost us the title. We had 6 players on international duty for a league game. Like, what? An under 23s international game as well. Like, what? It's a travesty. I feel like Didier Drogba in that. Like, that is really frustrating. Bayern have won 4-1 away from home. Like, did you see the bench we had to play? Are they away a while? I actually... No, they're back now, look. It's 5 players. They're back before the Bayern game, but we actually needed to win that because we play Bayern next as well. That is really quite annoying, but there we go. Who are they even playing? I don't know. Should we check? Yeah, massive game against Bayern. I mean, away as well, so we're likely to lose it anyway. They were playing... They're playing on the... well... I don't even know. It is the under-23s, wasn't it? Oh, that's the under... Oh, yeah, it was this. They played Ecuador under-23s. Be a good time to stop and be with the worms, yeah. I mean, Martinelli scored. Angelo played. Renan played. Caligari played. Who was on the bench for us? Baroldo's our player. Calvin's our player. Talas Magno's there, look. This Jolson, who I want to buy, is playing. I think we should buy him. Anyway, chat, that's annoying, is what that is. Who's the goalie? That's actually a good point. Donielli. He used to play for... he's quite highly rated, isn't he? He's not very good. He's not good enough, I don't think. We'll scout him, though. All right. They're playing a load of games in a short time. Yeah. So that's worth it, isn't it? Great. Right, chat, we're going to drop a save there. It's frustrating because it's a bit of a bug, I think, to be honest. Because I think that would get dealt with, wouldn't it? It just wouldn't happen. Like, or I could have some saying, like, you're not going. But I had nothing that I could do about it, was it? Like, it was just, that's happening. That's the thing that's happening. Anyway, do you know what? Let's go to this one here. We will leave it there for today. Let me go see who is live. We've got choices, everybody. You can go and watch. RDF is still live. I think he went live similar time to us, actually. Phil's on, though. Ches is playing FIFA. Dan's playing City Skylines. I guess we'll go to Phil, though, won't we? Thank you very much for hanging out, though. I would like you to... I don't know if Phil's going to understand this. I would like you to go and spam. Is Diz on as well? You guys go and choose where you want to go. We're going to raid over to Phil, but go and choose. If you want to go watch RDF, go watch him. He's a lovely man, as is Diz. But yeah, go and choose who you want to go and watch. Get your worms ready. Get your worms ready. And I will see you midweek sometime. I'll let you know in the Discord/Twitter when we'll do our midweek stream. If we might do one, we might do two, we might do a few, but I'm off this week, so we've got a bit of time during the day. So we could have some like background work sounds for you if you like. There you go. Copy and paste what Ollie just did in there. All worms, aren't we? Half-term rules. It does dodgy, doesn't it? It does. Thank you for hanging out, the gang. Have a lovely rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekends. Love you to bits. Bye-bye. Worms aren't we? And now we've been offered worms. And now we've been offered worms. And now we've been offered worms. And now we've been offered worms.
Bathing in the light that